Welcome back, everyone. We've decided not to play Eldritch Automata today. We are building railway stations in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Just cause. I know some of you didn't sign up for that. Too bad. Now you're here and you can't leave.
Destiny's losing their fucking mind.
Good, yes. My plan is working. I'm causing actual breakdowns in our players by making their stability reach 0.
And now you might think that I'm actively finding this hilarious because it's really funny. This is still just a ruse. Again,
Yes,
that was
I'm
a
sending
video.
messages to Destiny in the background still. We're still plotting.
We're still plotting.
All right. Welcome back to Eldritch Automata. We are indeed playing tonight what should be our final session. It might even be a really short session. I don't know anymore. I thought last week would end. It didn't, because Zeke decided to be a menace. Thank you, Zeke.
Yep.
We're very appreciative.
Gotcha, bud.
In said last session last week, we finished our fight in the hangar bay against the cultists, the pseudo-horrors and experiments, Dr. Ezra Thorne, and the final experiment designated X284 that had all been converging on the hangar bay as your automata arrived. A pretty ruthless fight where some of your automata took some major damage. You managed to destroy all threats, while a hole was shot into the wall of the hangar bay, causing it and operations to begin to flood.
Only the traitor would do that.
Only a traitor would do that. Yes, correct, Carly. Good. You all...
Did Carly do that?
Carly was the one who shot the wall, yes.
No.
Yes.
Only the traitor did.
Panicked with your drill fingers and shot the wall. I have my notes. Do you want to see them? That's what I thought. But yes, only the traitor would shoot the wall. That is correct. This is your hint. Do with that information what you will. You all brought your automata over and around to Hangar Bay 2, where they could remain dry, while fully sealing off the passages out of Hangar Bay 1 in operations so that the rest of the base would not flood. Deciding at that point to take a few hours to rest, recover, see what supplies you could scavenge, and perform some repairs on your automata, I believe it was a bit of needling from Carly alongside the strange whispers many of you have been hearing down here that caused Zeke to lose his mind perhaps a little bit, seeing things differently than how they were and believing Carly to be the Chimera Project asset, launched an attack on her. Was a pretty brief scuffle. Thanks to the intervention of Michael, the fight was broken up. No one was killed or even severely injured. Some injuries were definitely had, but no one has sustained any lasting injuries as of yet. You guys took some time to rest. You repaired what you could of your automata in a place like this, lacking tools. Really, not getting the most effectiveness, I believe, only restoring 1 durability to Silas's automata and 2 durability to Michael's automata. The rest of you took some time to go over the journals and notes you had found, finding some confirmation on exactly what has been going on down here. The Chimera Project has been responsible for funding experiments, merging human and horror DNA with the goal of creating controllable horrors, as well as a phenomenon that would be able to nullify horror toxicosis. This went horrifically wrong. Who would have thought? The horrors proved much more resilient and hard to control than expected. The horror toxicosis phenomenon, now called DDNS, Deep Dive Neurological Syndrome, does not cause what's the phrasing? Does not cause immunity or nullification of horror toxicosis, but instead acts as a variant of it, bringing those affected by it under the control of these man-made horrors. So, now that you guys are aware, the visions, the whispers, the sort of loss of knowledge you have been experiencing stems from Deep Dive Neurological Syndrome, as well as the existence of Project Nemo, the base's magnum opus, a judgment class horror residing in the nearby trench. It's kind of up to you what you would like to do from here. There were some whispers and discussions that maybe it's not Carly, but Zeke, who is the Chimera Project asset here. Multiple regions of this base that you have yet to explore. Dr. Argento is still missing. Last you saw of him heading towards submergence observation and specifically tethered down into the trench. And a massive horror that could be horrific for the world, residing just a couple shakes to the left. What
I have
would
a
we like to do?
question.
Yes.
So, based on like some of us have a lot of mission experience,
Mhm.
is a judgment class horror something that is realistic for this number of automata to defeat, or is that like this would require armies and armies?
Judgment,
Didn't
a
Or is that
judgment
something
class
else?
horror.
destroy half of America?
A judgment class horror has only ever appeared once as of right now.
Okay.
And it was responsible for destroying a hefty amount of Ohio before it was
Right.
taken down.
Okay.
It was about a kilometer and a half in length.
6-person deal. Okay.
Well, let me remind you, there are 6 of you here. That's honestly kind of the highest number of automata you'll ever see together. Most nations have maybe 2 to 4 automata to their name. 6 like this all working together is not a hugely replicable amount around the world at this point in time.
I could take a judgment class horror on my own, though.
Yes,
I
you
don't know
could,
about that.
Carly.
Right.
Hey.
So, very much up to you guys how you would like to react to this information, what you would like to do from here.
I'm gonna be honest here, Chief. I think we should finish investigating the base and get the fuck out of here. Methinks
I'm
we
no
are not
longer
in
berserking,
a
right?
You are not.
Or I
spot
still
to.
Michael, finish your phrase. Sorry.
I was gonna say I don't think we're in a great spot to take on a judgment class horror, considering the stability of some of our members.
I think we could take it.
What I will say, because the operation to fight the previous judgment class horror was known, there were 3 automata mustered on short notice. All of them died. It was then
Along
6
with the
more
judgment class.
automata that were sent from lower New York to fight this judgment class. 3 of them died before it was brought down. So 3 people, then 6 people were sent out, and 6 total of them died in the fight.
But we have
Yeah.
much more powerful automata. We can do it.
Methinks we cannot.
The base here, if we leave, doesn't have any automaton, and they'll just be crushed when this thing comes to the surface.
Well,
That seems like a them problem.
Well, we agreed to help them. We have a treaty.
We have a treaty that doesn't negate, that has nothing
Doesn't
to do with them
involve
being.
killing ourselves.
We could.
It also doesn't. It also was made under the assumption that they weren't partnered with the fucking Chimera project.
Yeah.
Point of,
I'm sorry.
I think
point of
I think all
notice,
the people partnered with the Chimera Project are dead, except for that one bitch, and we can finish that ourselves.
point of notice, our automata cannot survive in the trench.
Yeah, that too.
Whatever.
So we should
can't for it
simply leave.
Yeah, I am of the opinion of we leave.
We can get the
Just
base
finish
evacuated.
checking out. Yeah, finish checking out the
And then-
base. See if anyone is, not insane, and go from there.
And possibly come back, finish the job, with more people aware of what's here.
Yeah.
Because we definitely can't just leave it.
So do you want to go back up top, get a rush job on the fixing the underwater modifications in our automata, and then come back?
Well, I mean, I don't even necessarily mean come back like, now or something, but like evacuate and tell the is it called the CHF? Whatever. Tell them about it.
I agree. I think collect as much information, pass that on to CHF, see what they say, and take it from there kind of situation.
So we went to did we go to the dissection lab and disposal, or
You
is
have
one
not
of
gone
those
to
destroyed?
any of those 4 northern rooms yet.
Yeah.
All right.
You've sealed
Gonna say
off.
we could
Oh,
go
right.
to
We
the
didn't even go to
archives.
archives.
Yeah,
That
you guys
was
could
just reading stuff
absolutely.
we had. Okay.
You were reading the research journals and information you had pulled from Dr. Thorne's barracks, specifically.
Okay.
So,
How do you guys feel about finishing investigating first?
We should do that.
But no
Works for
one.
me.
Maybe we should like split into 2 groups of 3. To avoid a situation like before.
I mean, we can't
We're all
exactly go
together.
back the other way. We are kind of forced to all go in one group. That's my own thing.
Oh, that's true. If we're all just going north. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But we can't really access disposal from where we are without going through archives and dissection anyway.
Yeah.
all right. You all powering off your automata, leaving them behind for the moment, disembark and head through the open doors into archives. Behind you as you
And,
leave the hangar bay. Oh, go ahead.
No, actually, go ahead. It might be
Okay.
answered by what you say.
I was going to say, behind you, in the hangar bay, you still see the rent open doors out into the abyss of the ocean. Water slowly trickling in. A faint call sort of begins to echo through the hangar bay behind you as you all leave. There's no words to it, but it is very much sort of a loud keening sound echoing through the chamber, seemingly coming from the ocean. Did that answer your question, Alicia?
I was about to ask about this. Just if I could look back and make sure that door looked the same. So yeah.
You stop refreshing the webpage?
No, sorry.
You're not my cat. I'm not talking to you.
Have you considered maybe you're doing it and it's just effects of DDNS setting in?
I'm gonna DNS you in a second.
Mm-hmm.
By that I mean dox you.
You all continue to head forward, making your way towards the archives. At this point in the base, lighting is not on anymore, just kind of a darkness that requires the use of your own flashlights to be able to see. Heading into the corridor towards the archives, you see nearly every surface is covered in that sort of veiny, translucent membrane that you have seen in other places throughout the base, constantly moving slightly as if breathing. As you make your way through the door into the archives themselves, it is a different sense of cavernous to the hangar bays. It is a large area, but similarly manages to feel claustrophobic by the towering shelves that stretch just fully upwards into the darkness, tightly packed with physical documents. As you enter the room, you can almost feel like your footsteps, the sound of them, feel like they're being just absorbed. The room itself, it is a solemn quietness compared to the echoing of other chambers in this base.
Oh.
Yes. Was someone going to say something?
Hello.
Is
Hi.
is
I thought I
there
heard
any
someone
kind of
munching something for a moment.
any organization or labeling that we can see?
Yes, everything appears to be labeled specifically. Like as you take a look around, you see areas that are labeled specimen records, research logs, material requests, things like that. It appears to be organized by type of document. There is also a terminal in the center of the room, though definitely the oddest terminal you have seen. Like someone tried to make a computer out of organic parts. Very translucent. I'm sorry?
Horrifying.
Yes, good. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Like
These
translucent.
man-made horrors are within my comprehension.
Well, fuck, I'm not doing my job right. There is like a nearby server bank that has like fleshy neural fiber looking connections to it. Underneath translucent panels that look like they are taking on the appearance of screens, there are these like black tendrils pulsing within it. As you guys approach, light flickers within this terminal, illuminating the panels like a screen. You do not see any input anywhere. There's no keyboards or mice or things like that, but it does seem to come to life at your general approach.
Does it look like a normal computer that was like overtaken by this strange flesh stuff, or it's like entirely made of it?
It looks like a crude facsimile of a computer.
Okay.
Standing where, if you were to design these archives, where you would put a computer terminal. And the server banks that are attached to do appear to be real server banks.
What are we actually looking for here?
What was the name of the project in the book? They were trying to make the whale or something.
Project Nemo.
Computer, give us all files on Project Nemo.
We talking to it?
It doesn't have a mouse. How else are you gonna use it?
Yeah, as you say that aloud, a voice responds. That specifically Zeke, Alicia, and Silas here. Carly and Michael, the two of you do not hear this voice. As you wish.
You're supposed to be done with your hat.
Oh shit, that worked.
No, what worked?
We can hear it.
The
No, we can't.
screen flickers a bit, and numerous logs begin to appear on it. It appears to be, you see like research records, you see experiment logs, observation records. Is there any information in particular? Actually, let me not ask that as the GM. What information do you desire?
What are its goals? Is the specimen under control?
There's no response when you ask what are its goals, but when you then followed up with is it under control, big red text appears, like triple underlined as might be written on a document that says subject not under control.
Well, all right.
I assume it means Nemo.
Timeline.
We can hear the questions the party's asking, right? Me and
Yeah.
Michael?
If Zeke is still speaking aloud.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the timeline?
I don't like how you said that.
I'm not being a freak about it.
Silas, what did you say there a moment ago?
What is the timeline?
Oh, interesting. Let me...
Because every project has a timeline.
Do you seek timeline of experimentation and creation into Project Nemo, or timeline until Project Nemo's awakening?
Both.
Both. Understood. More information begins to scroll. The first date you are given, as a reminder, it's 2048 right now, based off of the year we are setting this story in. The date for the sort of inception of Project Nemo comes up as 2039.
It's 48?
Yep, so 9 years ago.
9 years.
There's a record of the first like 4 years are very much conceptual, and it's more notes as like experiment X138 had so-and-so successes in these regards may be applicable to Final Project Nemo. And it was really only about like 5 years ago that Project Nemo became less of a thought experiment and more of a let's begin gathering resources to make Project Nemo work. Once it finishes scrolling through that, a sort of new note appears. Time until estimated awakening. It's a bit under 6 hours from now.
So we either leave. So this thing is popping out no matter what the fuck. How long does it take to get to the surface?
Take about an
An
hour.
hour.
Anyone know what awakening refers to with regards to horrors?
Nothing good.
I
Yeah.
assume in 6 hours this thing is gonna come out of the trench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly
It could be a
Yes.
problem
explode?
on purpose.
They're going to become evidence, probably. Or we just leave.
Zeke. As the group is discussing this, you sort of keeping an eye on the timer out of the corner of your eyes, watch it suddenly drop from like 5 hours 45 minutes to 3 hours 45 minutes.
Fuck!
Uh,
What?
That is Zeke noticing this.
oh.
And that is Destiny saying fuck.
Can you repeat that
Yep.
again? Just like,
You
Sure,
watched
you're
the
right.
timer until awakening drop by about 2 hours.
what the fuck happened? Hey, what's going on with the timer there, bud?
Project Nemo's awakening is being accelerated.
Stop it.
Doctor.
By the fucker who went in the
Yeah, fuck.
pit.
Yeah.
How do we abort the awakening?
Um,
Stop laughing about us texting about me being
I was gonna make a bad joke. I'm gonna stop myself now.
awakening of Project Nemo imminent. Cannot be aborted except by extermination.
Is this base armed in any capacity?
Tartarus Base is a research base.
Yeah, can't literally research space researching bioweapons.
Look, I never said they were smart about it.
When
Where is it?
Project Nemo is hibernating in the trench just outside of Tartarus Base.
give us a map of the trench.
Goodness. I am going to, at this point, I'm going to ask for a roll here. And by the way,
Sure.
Michael, your mic is picking things up in the background, just as an FYI.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
Yeah. Sounds like TV.
What do you want?
I think I'm going to ask for a... Do I want science or machinery here is the real question. Actually, no. Let's make this a manipulate roll.
Okay.
Since you are dealing with what appears to be a sentient computer.
Makes sense.
So, again, whoever is leading this roll will do the roll, and if someone else has an argument for how they would like to aid, they may absolutely do so.
I've got a 6. Anyone get better?
Nope.
I have no idea. Someone turned off my computer.
No.
Your cat is a menace.
Definitely not me, unfortunately.
Which one of them?
Yes.
Yeah, they both are.
Carly has a total of 4 in manipulate.
Thank you.
I think we should have Silas roll. I think that'll go well.
Oh, no.
So well.
This
You're
is
not an empathetic bunch.
one.
Do I have the
Ah.
highest empathy in the group, actually? Oh, no.
No, you don't have the
Didn't,
highest empathy, but you
no,
have the
upper is
highest
good.
total manipulation, or manipulate, I believe.
Upper's good. Alright. Alright, what are you gonna give me an aid? Who wants to lie to a computer?
I can aid because may I ask a question after
Sure.
this?
I'm bad.
Okay.
Don't want me to aid.
Right. It's a +1 aid modifier.
Yes, indeed.
Give me that map, computer.
Well, hot damn. Yeah, I will say you not only get a map of the trench, which By the estimate of the computer, Tartarus base on the lip of this trench is about 30,000 feet deep. As far as this computer estimates, Project Nemo is resting somewhere around 50,000 feet deep in the trench.
50,000 leagues under the sea.
I will say, based off of those extra successes, you will also get an understanding of what the terrain is going to look like in the trench. Zone features will include extreme pressure and undertow. Automata underwater will basically automatically go down one zone at the end of your turn. If you are in an area of undertow, you'll go down an additional zone unless you, I believe, succeed at a mobility roll.
Is it an action to do so?
No. No,
Okay.
it's just at the end of your turn, you automatically descend an additional zone, which can be resisted with a successful mobility roll.
Jericho,
Yes.
what killed the last Judgment class horror?
A couple automata fighting.
Specifically, what kind of firepower?
That's a good question. Lethal ordnance.
Fuck you.
It would have been a variety of weaponry that the automata were equipped with. So there would have been probably a mixture of equipment meant to pierce ego shields or ego fields, and then equipment meant to deal damage specifically to physical life forms. One more thing based on your roll, Zeke, the deepest part of the trench where it is predicted Project Nemo is currently at is also going to be under the effects of the Beyond.
What the fuck is the
feature.
Beyond?
Beyond basically means the entire terrain has been infused with a almost horror-esque atmosphere and supernatural phenomena.
Great.
Oh. And one of us wants to keep that thing alive.
Well, I was going to ask something.
If they manage to gain control of it, that might be worth it. I say in my head and not out loud.
I was about to ask the computer.
Think that, Zeke? Do you genuinely think that?
I think it's unlikely they're going to succeed in that, but you know, if they do, like, I'll take any weapon against the fucking horrors we got.
The computer, seemingly without any input to the rest of your eyes, is going to begin displaying research results of directly attempts to control Project Nemo and how they all failed.
Does it include results of, like, because it seemed like the guy could control the pseudo horrors, like, effectively.
They weren't really controlled; they were more directed.
Yeah.
Silas, to your question, that's where it gets a little weird, because most automata are powered by the Anathema. That's not really something that has good experimental results with trying to overload it. Something like Carly's automata that specifically has an additional nuclear reactor in it, that's the type of thing that makes a good bomb.
That's why I was asking.
Alicia, what was your follow-up question?
Why was the Chimera asset recently requested?
Sorry, why or who?
Oh, shit!
Any information about the recently requested Chimera asset?
Oops.
like why they were requested, or I
Um,
suppose
Yeah.
who.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
They don't.
Let
Maybe it doesn't know the name. I don't know.
give
Maybe
me a
it's
moment to
Riggs.
go through
I
some
don't
of
know.
my notes real quick. I gotta scroll for a hot moment.
I'm just
It
gonna
just
kind of
doesn't
look
into an
side to side
immediate-
at my compatriots as I ask that.
With one of your
Yeah.
fuckers.
Um,
Because I don't know. Maybe they were sent to you
I
know.
have another question if this doesn't immediately turn into another firefight.
Carly's
um,
gonna take her first action immediately to destroy the machine before it can call for the traitor.
Please.
No.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
Okay.
it. That is a joke. I'm not doing it.
What is going to appear on the terminal is going to be a message. It does not list the sender or the recipient. However, the message, the writer of it introduces themselves by the name Echo. And it specifically requests that the receiver gain insider access to Elysium's operations and copy and send any data specifically involving deep sea research and horror adaptation with a extraordinarily lucrative financial payout for information for like each piece of intel submitted.
That's a lot of zeros.
There is a mention of a specific drive being delivered that the information should be copied to.
Okay.
Would this be something you could do over like the radio, or is it something you have to like go physically deliver back up top?
Based off of how you understand it, it seems like this message was the request, and upon it being accepted, a like hard drive or thumb drive was delivered to this person, and they were to copy whatever information they could onto it, and then the drive would be what was delivered.
Okay, physical payload then.
At least they weren't sent here to you know, leave no witnesses, etc. Okay.
Do we know if that's the only message they received?
Guess not.
Do I know what Ember's call sign was during Operation Firestorm?
I believe it was
Or
still
what my
Ember
mother's
back then.
was? What was? Do you know what my mom's was? If that's not a thing that you have thought about, we
I
can just say
haven't
she
thought of
didn't
it, but
have
I
one.
can come up with it on the fly if you want.
We can just say she didn't have one. I wanted to know if
Sure.
hers was Echo. I wanted to know if her call sign was Echo, because then I would have shot my mom
Specifically, no.
or defected.
Echo is not a call sign you are familiar with.
Well,
Zeke, did I hear you said you were going to have a follow-up thought potentially?
I was gonna ask if the subject is a full horror or a pseudo horror, if that even matters.
Like the Chimera Project assets? Project
No,
Nemo?
Nemo. If Nemo is a
Nemo?
horror or a pseudo horror, or if the distinction even truly matters.
At this point, I think logs would appear showcasing Nemo is considered a true horror. I would also say, let's see here. You did get a number of successes on this. I gave you some info. I'll give you one more piece of information that you notice as well. And I also think, I just want to check something. Not you. Yeah. I think Carly will also clock this because of her circumstances. There is a threat estimation, and it is noted as near Seraph level.
Yep. On the computer readout.
Yes.
I think we already knew that, but that's good to confirm, I guess.
I turn around and I walk to my mech. I'm walking to my automata. Walking back to this. And to be clear, I'm going to get in my automata when I get there.
Just don't start melting everything again.
I do not respond to any. Who said? Was that Michael? So bad with voices. I'm so
What?
bad with voices.
No, Zeke.
Zeke, okay.
You say what?
I am insanely bad with voices, and sorry.
No, you're
Michael's
good.
what was kind of perfect right there, I gotta be honest.
Very perfect. Zeke, you say that to me?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear shit from you, traitor. I'm gonna go kill that thing. Stay the fuck out of my way. Go to my mech.
Okay.
I feel like we can't let the awakening happen, or it'll be so much worse than if we just
So
go there now.
It jumped from 6 to 4 down to 4 hours, right? We lost 2 hours.
From
Little under, yeah.
5 to 3.
Assuming he can do that again. Is there anything else we could possibly learn
I'll
in
also
this in
say
these 3?
this is just an estimated time.
Yeah.
So it could already be up.
Could be.
I'm expecting we'll know if it gets up.
Yeah. I think
That's
it'll be
very fair.
What's our dissension time into targeting rate to get done?
It'd be
Probably
pretty
another
quick.
hour or
To start descending down the trench. Especially if
There's another
there's a big
20,000
undertow in
down.
it, it wouldn't be.
Oh, the undertow, he
difficult.
doubles our speed.
Yeah. The undertow would be helping to pull you down.
So,
Can I
like,
get
20
everyone real
minutes.
quick to roll a d6 for me?
God.
This
Does
is
that
not
include
for
me?
DDNS. Yes, this is
Oh.
simply to determine who is getting a communication. And that does include you, Carly.
I know.
Okay.
Nice.
Carly, as you are walking to your mech, you are going to get a comms request from Elysium.
I'll answer.
Carly, this is Dr. Hoffman. How are things down there right now?
How much did you know about what was going on down here?
We knew they were doing deep sea specimen research.
Answer carefully or you die next.
Are you okay?
Answer the question.
Just did. Are you looking for a different answer? I'm not sure what you
did
want to
they
hear from me.
research on? What
They
kinds
were
of
researching
creatures?
deep sea fish specimens.
Horrors. They were researching horrors.
She's going to hang up on you.
I keep walking to my mech.
Yep.
Really hope she calls someone else. I really hope I didn't just screw that.
Michael, you're going to get a call now a couple moments later.
Fuck!
Uh-huh.
Michael, this is Dr. Hoffman. Are you okay?
As good as we can.
I'll take that. Is everything okay with Carly?
They're a little.
Because she just threatened me with death. So
That's right.
Jesus.
Your mic is cutting out, kind of, for me at least.
Oh, I was
Same
saying
here,
that sounds
same here.
about right.
that's normal for her?
No, given what we've been learning, I'm not surprised that she blames you and everyone else.
I
But
take it she was being honest about horror
Hmm.
experimentation going on down there.
unfortunately,
Okay. Sorry, continue your thought.
I was just saying everything. How do I put this in a way that will not cause problem? What was the horror class again? Sorry,
Judgment.
Hanged Man Judgment is the like super evolved version. That's what Project Nemo
Got
is.
Let's just say that we are looking at a judgment class horror.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just outside of Tartarus space.
Certainly. That's not good.
No, and it says that it might awaken in about 3 hours.
That's very not good. Okay. I will start letting people know up here then. We will start figuring out, I suppose, what we can do. If anything, what are your plans down there?
I think we're a little divided. Carly wants to go kill it. I think we cut our losses and we evacuate and get reinforcements. Everyone else, well, I don't know.
Are they not with you?
Give me 1 second, let me ask them. I turn to the party and ask, so what is our plan here?
There's no reinforcements within 4 hours.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but we are also quite a ways away from literally anywhere.
I think they just start leaving, and we.
I
I think we start going down.
Oh
It must not be
boy.
allowed to awaken.
I turn back to
Michael-
the con, like, it seems like everyone else wants to kill the thing as well. I guess I'm the only one who wants to not do this. Or not deal with it. Rather not die down here right now and just try to find a way to continue.
Right. All right then. I'll let the others know here. We'll reach out to your vessel that is still here, and we will see if we can begin evacuations if you're going to remain. I'm going to assume you all will succeed, because I have faith in you all. I am going to get Dr. Voronov's help, and I'm going to see if we can't steal Dr. Nikolov's verification. That research should not be allowed out into the rest of the world. I will see if I can get Dr. Nikolov's authorization. I don't know if you've come across Dr. Argento yet, but he should have half of the authorization codes as well. If you have both of them...
We're pretty sure Argento's at the bottom of the trench. Awakening the
Two birds with one stone, then. Bright side of everything, glass half full, I hope. If you can get their codes, there should be a way to overload the geothermal power system and destroy Tartarus from operations. That would prevent research, hopefully, from ever getting out. So,
is it a bad time to mention that operations is currently flooded?
It's
we have
certainly
pressure suits.
not ideal. Well, All right. I mean, hopefully it still works. That's the only thing I can say. Otherwise, hopefully you don't run out of ammunition while you're down there to destroy the base. I would ask, if possible, you destroy the base. Don't let that research leave. If they were creating horrors, if they were creating judgment class horrors, that should not be something the rest of the world knows about.
I understand. We will do our best to accomplish that then.
Best of luck.
Is there anything?
She'll hang up the
Thank you.
comm.
Okay. I will turn to the rest of the party. So they want us to blow up Tartarus base.
I was planning to anyway.
Yeah.
That is fair. I think that was all on all of our minds. They're going to potentially start evacuating, and yeah.
What was that about operations? Well, to blow it up, do we need to get back in there?
There are codes on how to overload the reactors and blow the place up. We potentially have one half of it. The problem is the other half might potentially be with Dr. Argento. You know, at the bottom of the trench.
Do we have the one half? I can't remember what the...
I think they said that they have it up at one of the researchers on up in Elysium has it.
Okay.
Dr. Nikolov, the head of Elysium, would have half of the codes. So while they're evacuating, Hoffman's going to work on trying to get that code from Nikolov. As you guys are having this discussion, I think you are all going to feel a rumble in the ground and hear the sound of heavy machinery booting up. What sounds like to your trained ears an automata turning on.
I'm getting my mech. Absolutely not.
I said what I fucking said.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah, Carly left. Carly was walking towards her automata.
I thought you meant like out of the like pit, like Argento
No,
was getting an automata.
over
we
in the
could hear
hangar
it.
bay.
Scared the fuck out of me. Like, no.
You guys hear ostensibly Carly's automata turning on. You guys are all currently in archives still. What do?
Anyone think it's worth checking the other labs, or
I
should we
think
just
we
follow her?
learned everything we need to.
Yeah.
Silas, what were you saying?
I'm going to my automaton powering up.
Okay. I do think I am going to ask everyone's stress to increase by 1 level from the knowledge that you have less than a few hours before a judgment class horror leaves the trench, ostensibly.
Would the party be okay with me seeing if I can't... If this computer doesn't know the codes by chance, considering it's sentient? Non-zero chance type of thing?
Could be worth a try.
Okay. Then I will try and attempt that while people are getting ready, and then I will join back up with people.
Right now we've got Silas heading to the hangar bay. We've got Michael remaining in archives for the moment. Alicia and Zeke. What about the two of you?
My mech.
Zeke heads to the hangar bay.
I mean, Mind if I wait with you, Michael, or are you
Works for me. I don't really mind.
okay? Just in case the voice, I don't know, it's kind of freaky. Although maybe you're used to that. I don't know.
I mean, voices are voices. I'm good. We all
I guess
have them,
I'll
right?
wait with him to
Smile.
also hear the code.
Okay. At this point, Carly, I'm going to ask you for an observation roll.
Do I exhaust a strand?
I'm going to
No.
say this is effectively an observation versus a mobility roll that has already been rolled because of an ambush.
Mhm. Yes. No. I made that assumption.
So
That's a failure.
that is
I'm
a
gonna
failure.
push the roll.
Okay.
If you'll allow me to,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to. If I succeed, I would like to jump to 2 heat and not be able to go any lower. I think I am overcharging my system to get moving as fast as I can because I need to kill this thing. And I need to do it alone.
We'll think about that. Let's see what happens with your roll.
Pushing.
1 success. Okay.
Shockingly, no stress. No stress die.
No. Unfortunately, 1 success does not beat the 4 successes the person attacking rolled on their mobility roll.
Oh well. It's not like it'll kill me.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Mhm.
So this is going to be a roll. Got some bonus dice because this is a sneak attack. Got some bonus dice as well because this guy has an ambush talent. Does have a penalty because this is being done underwater, and ranged attacks have a penalty underwater, I believe.
Am I outside Tartarus at this point?
You are outside Tartarus at this point, yes.
Cool.
All right. We got aim shot counteracting the underwater penalty, and then we have bonus dice for ambush. I've got this. Just figuring out my numbers. That is 1 success. Carly, this pierces your ego field, so your ego field is treated as at a -2 because this railgun has piercing 2 that attacks you.
Railgun?
Yeah.
Does if I hit apply damage, does it calculate that?
I don't believe so. So apply damage, and then you'll just have to lower your durability by 2.
Oh, it just killed me.
Because you were set on pilot instead of automata.
I'm still set on pilot, yeah.
Good try, good try.
I can no longer hit the apply button.
All right, I got you. Apply damage, lower it by 2 more. Or lower your health by 2 more.
I'm at 7.
And then roll ego degradation. Thankfully, it doesn't degrade. As you head out of Tartarus base ahead of everyone else while they are still discussing, all of a sudden you don't hear a sound because the whining sound kind of mixes just with the ocean itself. But you see the ocean twist a little bit in a spiral pattern heading up towards you as it then slams into the abdomen of your automata, and a chunk of it is blown into the open ocean as something hits you. I'm going to ask us at this point, as I bring us to a new map, I'm going to ask everyone to roll initiative. The way I'm going to rule this, as Carly heads out and gets shot, I will say that specifically Silas and Zeke, you have entered your automata, have not yet booted it up, though. And then our people in archives still, which are going to be Alicia and Michael. Michael, I'm going to ask real quick as people begin to roll initiative, you to just give me one more command roll.
For me?
Yes, in order to
Okay.
try and get this terminal to give you what it is you need.
Okay. Command. No.
It's not a success.
We're gonna push it.
Sure.
No.
Thankfully, not
About to
a
offer
panic.
if I can help, but it's okay. Too
I think
late.
in this
Fair,
moment, as you
right.
ask the terminal for codes, it is going... It'll actually give you Dr. Nikolov's codes, but
Oh.
Dr.
Well.
Argento's codes are held to himself. Would you like to proceed with copying base data?
Huh?
No.
Mhm.
What? Huh? No.
This computer does not solely operate off of your voices. It is reading your thoughts.
Alicia will just be like, no need to do that.
No, definitely no need to do that. As interested as I am, no.
Understood. I suppose I have to actually put you all on the initiative tracker for you to be able to roll initiative, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
7.
Oh no.
I'm doing great over here. I am zooming.
I think I'm going to say no gunshot is heard by anyone. And those of you getting into your automata don't necessarily know Carly has been attacked unless, Carly, you say something over comms.
I was taught to keep in constant communication, so I will report over comms that I've taken a sizable hit.
Okay.
But I
All of you have
but
that,
I will
so-
also report over the comms that I have the situation handled.
Nice.
That's what you said about me, and you did not have me handled.
Had you handled
Well.
quite fucking well.
Give me one moment here.
I hear you say you've taken a hit, but you haven't handled. Immediately, my first thought is, you're gonna die. You're about to die.
Alicia, at this point, you guys have gotten that information. You've gotten half of the codes. Now, weird message about copying base data. This is when Carly's message comes over comms that she has been hit.
Okay. Just so I can make sure, decide something. How does delay? Like, is it possible to? Oh wait, to
So at the
delay your
start
entire
of-
turn, or you just swap?
What we would do is at the top of the combat round, you can switch your initiative with others if people agree to it and you are able to communicate with them. Otherwise, there's no real delay. You can choose
And
not
is
to
that
take any of
including
your
now?
actions right now, but I'll say
Okay.
we're still at the top of the round, yeah.
Fuck. Because I don't want to leave Michael alone in this room, but I also want to get out of this room.
The hell did I do? I'm just hearing voices. That's like an everyday thing for me.
Other things I will say at the top of this combat initiative. because of what I decided last session, I'm not going to make some of the DDNS roles permanent, as we had mentioned. So, Zeke, you are no longer seeing those visions, or you're still seeing them, but they are not causing you to lose your next slow action anytime you panic. Michael,
Thank God.
you may raise your close combat score back up to 6.
Thank
As
fucking
that
God.
Sort of in a panic, hearing the sound over combat, I think your other is actually going to just start injecting that information into your head, as it has made its request for this session.
The other is the traitor, not Michael.
I mean,
Michael's other is the
okay.
one who got the message from the Chimera Project.
Exactly.
I mean, shoot, I have to give up going first. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna. Michael, do you want to switch initiative orders with me or no? As I urge you to leave the room as we hear Carly's comms.
I'm good.
Oh
I'd
yeah?
love to switch initiative orders with you.
That doesn't
I
help
mean,
me.
I'm
Okay.
okay going last. I genuinely don't mind. 'Cause
No,
it's not
that's
like
true.
I'm doing anything for a while.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just like I'll with my, I guess, is it a slow action to move to go get to the automata?
I will say, since we're kind of considering Tartarus as one zone right now, fast action to just straight get to your automata.
Okay, I'll look at Michael with a very pointed look after that strange message and say, "Let's go." And then I'll go get in my automata.
Okay. Fast action, make it there. Slow action, get in your automata. Fantastic. That.
And I'll also tell him this data, like the communication from Elysium said, it can't leave this space. It just can't. And I'll just say that to him before I leave.
Any response, Michael?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure if I could actually respond to that yet. No, I understand. I'm gonna keep trying to see if I can get those codes. If not, I will join you guys very, very soon.
You're not coming with?
I'm going to make one last attempt. If it doesn't work, I will be behind you guys.
Then I'm afraid I'm staying behind, Jericho. Give me my
Okay.
actions back.
Yeah.
The
Give my
buddy
actions
system.
back.
Yeah.
You want to switch initiative then?
Yeah. I'm gonna say at this point,
It doesn't.
too late
I
to
mean,
switch
sure.
initiative.
Coward.
Fuck.
But if you'd
Okay,
like
then
to hold your, you can still hold on to your actions and not do anything.
I'll hold my actions then. I'll hold my
Okay.
actions.
Fantastic. That is going to bring us to Dr. Argento.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? Who is going to continue to fire on Carly.
Because he's a bitch.
So Carly, no bonuses for any of that anymore. Fast action is not going to be to aim, so he will have the -2 for being underwater here.
Okay. Is it a slow action for me to defend or a fast action?
You cannot defend ranged attacks.
Right.
You can only try and defend close combat attacks. Ooh, that is 2 more hits. So Carly, that is going to be 8 more damage, ignoring 2 of your ego field.
I'm at 1 durability.
Oh boy.
I didn't take the apply damage. I didn't hit that button.
Well, it's nice to do
you
so
want me
because it
to?
gives you the ego field degradation button.
All right. Give me a sec. I have to do math again.
Oh no, what a shame.
Sorry, not 2. I'm at 1 health.
And your ego field does
Still
degrade
fine.
slightly.
Oh, god damn it.
Fast action, you are going to witness an automata kind of swim up a little bit just to counteract its floating down.
He does have one.
He's in an automata?
He is in an automata. Though a strange-looking automata.
I will report all of this over the comms.
If anything, it's similar to Michael's.
Yeah.
It
He's
looks
in Nemo, ain't he?
humanoid, like an old diver suit, complete with the big bulbous head. However, it also entirely along the exterior appears as if it has been covered in supersized barnacles, is the best way I can describe it. You see, kind of as it is floating, it appears to have a knife that is burning, like red hot, even beneath the ocean. You see bubbles streaming off of it, kind of attached to the back of one wrist, and mounted on the shoulder is a very long railgun.
After seeing Argento's automata, I'm gonna over comms go. Fucking. I do not report the next hit. I do not report that Argento has a mech. All I will say out loud over comms until my turn. You fucking get out of my way so I can kill that thing.
You just sort of see this automata float up through the headlights of your automata, peering down into pitch darkness. You see the vague form come up, gun aimed right at you. It's impossible to see Dr. Argento's face, but you know in your head he's smiling, as he then, due to the weight of his automata, sinks just out of sight once more.
I start screaming.
Zeke, that'll bring us to your turn.
Prometheus. That's a cool fucking
His
name.
automata is named Prometheus, yes.
Slow action, boot up
That's it.
max, or fast action, go out the doors.
Yeah, absolutely. You make your way out into this open ocean zone here. At the end of your turn, you are automatically going to descend.
How far away am I from the combat?
Well, Prometheus is in this zone as well.
Okay.
So, Undertow is in this zone here, as well as Extreme Pressure. Thankfully, Extreme Pressure won't trigger until the beginning of your turn in one of these zones, but Undertone triggers at the end. So as you float down into here, Undertow will try and pull you further. Would you like to resist it, or are you okay being pulled another zone? If you are resisting, go ahead and give me mobility. Fantastic. You managed to remain in this zone without any issue here. Carly, that'll bring us to you.
How much do I... do I take damage for extreme pressure?
Not here. The ocean is pressure here, but we're not actually considering zone feature extreme pressure until you enter the trench.
I thought I was in the trench.
No, you're just above it right now. You
I'm
had
one zone
left
away.
Tartarus and got shot.
I'm one zone away from Argento, though, right?
Correct, yes. So think of like this entire top area as one zone, and then each of these boxes are separate zones.
I can't see shit on the map.
Are you unable to see the map? Hold up.
No, it's completely
Yeah,
black.
it's black.
It's
Yeah,
completely
Oh,
black, yeah.
My god, I had token vision turned on. I'm so sorry, people.
Oh, this is so nice.
There you go.
We have
Zeke is
little-
under... Okay,
Yeah,
Zeke.
just went
Pop
past
off.
you.
Oh, cool.
I
I
have
just-
eyes
I
on
just thought I moved
Prometheus,
outside.
don't I?
Zeke, what was your question?
I just said I moved outside. I was just like going like out the door.
Yeah, and then you floated down just at the end of your turn. If you are underwater at the end of an automata's turn, you descend a zone rapidly, or descend a zone vertically.
Oh, Carly isn't gone yet. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, gone yet.
Um,
I see, or I can see Argento though.
You
right?
have vague sight on him right now.
I'm
Yes.
shooting him.
Okay. You
Launch
are
my
going.
drills.
You are
That'll
taking
be my
a minus
slow
2
action.
penalty for being underwater.
Okay, that'll be a slow action at the end of initiative.
Nice.
What can I fucking do as a fast action? Because I can't move into his zone before I shoot my drills.
Are your drills medium range?
Yeah.
Then it depends on how far you would go. You could, because medium allows you to still be in the same zone as them, as long as you're not engaged.
Oh shit.
You could
Then,
also,
yeah,
if you would prefer, you can use your fast action to aim, which would effectively nullify the -2 for being underwater.
I thought it's fucking. Yeah, I'll aim.
Okay.
I'll use my fast to aim,
Fantastic.
and my slow on the end of initiative will be to shoot him with my drills.
Awesome. At the end of your turn, you will descend a zone due to just being
Correct.
a heavy fuck-ass automata. Would you like
Correct.
to try and resist going
No.
a zone further? You're going further?
If I go a zone further, can I get eyes on Nemo?
That is the question. Would you like to go a zone further?
I'm one zone away from Nemo now. I am not aiming at a Prometheus. I'm aiming at Nemo.
I'm going to say because you had to determine the action before the end of your turn, and you moved at the end of your turn. So
I can't be aiming at Nemo?
You could have declared an attack at Nemo, but you had no sight on Nemo, and you're not even sure you'll have sight on Nemo coming down this far. So you certainly, I will say, you could have declared an attack on Nemo, having no idea where it actually is.
Will I take a penalty to that if I do?
You'll already take the range penalty, no matter what.
Because I'm declaring from up here?
Well, you'll take the underwater penalty no matter what. But what I'm saying is, if you declare Nemo, Nemo could just be a non-valid target for you.
Harley kills Nemo. She's one step closer to avenging her mom. And that's all she really wants to do. I think I'm not aiming at Prometheus.
Okay.
I'm aiming at Nemo.
The
And
first
if I
time you
waste
said
my-
I'm not aiming at Prometheus, I thought you were gonna say you were aiming at me.
I'm gonna kill Zeke. I failed once before. Motherfucker's dead. Fuck that guy. No, I'm aiming at Nemo. I'm not a goddamn traitor.
Okay. Ooh, this creates interesting wording. Sure, I'll allow it. Yeah, you get some sight on Nemo down there in the abyss.
Huge.
You still don't see the bottom of the trench because this thing covers the entire bottom of the trench.
Oh, and then this is a Pierce to Heaven.
Okay. So you'll lose ego here too.
Yep, which will put me down to 1 ego.
Awesome. But you do generate the 2 heat.
Yeah, I'm at 2 heat.
Looking down into the abyss.
Did I gain any heat for pushing that roll with
No.
Argento on the observation? Damn.
No. It vaguely resembles a massive cephalopod carcass. One that's swollen to monstrous proportions. However, amidst clouds of sediment disturbed down there, it is impossible to determine the true scale of Project Nemo.
Does it
You can see, yes?
look anything like Seraph's? Have I seen any pictures of Seraph's?
You have not. art of Seraphs is not typically distributed because of the belief that that may be able to spread Seraph radiation also.
Fair enough. I'm
Uh,
just gonna over comms. Then I'm just gonna. I'll say out loud, when I kill you, you son of a bitch. I'll get her back. I'll avenge her death. Die first, then the bitch that took her.
you see sickly white flesh stretched taut over maybe organs that pulse with a dim glow. Portions of the skin kind of moving subtly like there's machinery underneath them. Dozens upon dozens of tentacles emerge from this mass, each of them thick as a skyscraper.
Oh.
You don't see their ends as they trail through the water, because they fully vanish into darkness. What you do see of their surfaces are lined with hooked growths, what look to be human arms grasping at the surrounding sediment, vestigial limbs, and clusters of pale eyes gazing around. You do not yet see the head of this monster because it is hidden beneath a crown of these writhing appendages. But as your light shines in the abyss upon it, many of its eyes flick to you.
It dies today.
Silas, what would you like to do?
Start up my automaton and step out.
Alrighty. Nice and simple.
Welcome to the water. It's nice and warm.
End of your turn, you automatically will, of course, descend a zone. Would you like to try and resist descending a zone further?
Resist? No.
Okay, then at the end of your turn, you will just go further down. That's going to bring us to Nemo's turn.
Shit.
What did you, Did you think it wouldn't go yet?
Yeah.
Well.
Oh God.
I thought it was still waking up.
Oh, your stats aren't looking so good.
You've shown light on it. You woke it up.
That's fair enough.
Uh,
Too bad it's a bitch and it won't hit me.
No, it won't hit you. Because it's going to hit you and Silas.
Yay!
With its 1,000 tentacles attack here, it is going to attack. Yeah. So here's the interesting thing. This is a ranged attack, so there's no real dodging it. But because Project Nemo is Titanic, its attacks always target an entire zone, hitting everyone in that zone. So we're going to roll once against, just once, and see how it affects both of you here with a slow action. Which is going to be 1 success for 7 damage to each of you.
I'm dead.
Sweet. I'm down.
Oh my
God,
God,
you
you
hit
pulled
that
it.
apply damage.
No.
Silas, you are also listed in pilot instead of in automata right now. It's right underneath where the art on your character sheet would be. It's a little button.
Just rips him
I
out.
tried to hit it. It said I'm no longer allowed to hit that button again.
Well, all right. I'll hit them for you. Carly.
Yeah, please.
Oh no, it just keeps trying to do it to Silas. Awesome. We're gonna apply this shit manually then.
Beauty module. I take 4 points of durability damage, which puts me to 0.
Yep. I'm going to ask you both to roll ego field degradation here. So Carly, that'll be 3d6. Silas, that'll be 2d6. Yours are fine,
no bane.
Carly. Silas, one of your ego degrades from your ego field, bringing it down to 1.
Sweet. Well, my stress is gone.
Let's go! Now, you both are going to roll a critical damage to your automata. So I need 2d6 rolls for you to determine the d6d6 effectively. Silas gets 46. Carly gets 22.
22. I don't know about you.
Okay, this is going to be some interesting thing. Because this is also a pulling attack, both of you will be pulled into engaged range with Project Nemo.
Shit.
Oh no.
Where I
Carly,
want to be.
What's good?
the leg joints of your automata are shattered by this attack as they wrap around you. Your aim is disrupted as you take damage, and you are yanked down into the depths. Your legs do not work anymore. Any amount of movement from you counts as a slow action now, if your automata is able to get back up. Silas, yours is a lot worse. The entire frame of your automata is crushed and shattered under the tentacles of this creature. You also now have to roll for a critical injury. So I will need another 2d6 roll from you, but for injury directly to you. 41. You suffer a broken leg in this mess.
Sweet.
Thankfully, not deadly, but as your automata is broken around you, you are going to suffer a broken leg. Both of you, I will say, objectively, could get out of your automata at any point.
I want to berserk.
If you think you can say this. Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. Both of you hit 0 durability. Then I actually don't think that critical injury matters if you would like to berserk right now.
I do.
I do.
Yes.
Big deal to full.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that ruling. Thank you, Silas. Ignore those critical injuries we just rolled. Both of you go to max durability.
I'm gonna kill this thing. This thing's dead.
As you
It does not survive.
begin to berserk at this point. So, berserk triggers. Carly, we already know what yours looks like with heat set to 5.
That's it, baby.
But Silas, what does your berserk look like?
It takes on a very bestial and gangrel appearance.
Okay. Fantastic. As both of you are berserking, Project Nemo still has its quick action, or fast action, I should say. Which, hilariously, it can't really do anything with right now. It's just going to hold its fast action, because it does not need to move. Michael! You don't know what's going on out there, really. It doesn't seem too bad. You've got time.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, this is an interesting one.
What was the last thing we heard on comms from Carly? Was it just like, oh, don't get in my way?
I'm gonna kill you, because when I kill you, I'm one step closer. I'm one step closer to getting her back. I'm one step closer to avenging her, you son of a bitch.
Okay. So we can assume that was probably to Project Nemo. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Elodie is still in the party despite not her character not being here, so.
Yeah.
I feel like we can kind of reasonably say, Elodie Dr. Nakamura, both of them are like cramming in with opera into his automata right now. To kind of stay out of the way and keep the non-combatants safe. What you got for us, Michael?
Let me think.
I'm so sorry.
Come on, betray the party.
Sneak attacker, you won't.
Hey, I've already done it once. You can do it too.
To your question, we'll say yes.
Okay. Well, Alicia, would you like to defend?
I really wouldn't. But wait, I will.
So
Let me
here's
see.
the question. Michael, are you attacking
Yeah.
with a weapon right now?
Yes.
Melee or ranged?
Melee.
Alicia, do you have a melee weapon?
I do not.
Then you technically cannot block. You can only block unarmed attacks if you yourself are unarmed.
Okay.
Nice.
And sorry, help me remember something. Did my weapon did I need Did I use my I did use my weapon, right? My
Are you asking like for the purposes of maintenance
pilot.
intensive?
Yes, although we would have had time to spend a
Yeah,
shift, maybe.
Well, that
Unless I
shift
was
was
doing
spent
something
kind of
else.
repairing automata. I will say you
Yeah,
maintained it.
I
though,
can't
so
remember
you're
if I.
fine.
Yeah, I can't remember if I used my pilot sidearm or just my
It
automata
was
one.
not used in the previous fight, even specifically because of the echoing trait. You would have hit someone in the brain
Yeah,
with it,
I don't think I
so,
used it. Okay.
You are just fine for the moment.
But anyway, yes. So I cannot block because I only have a ranged.
Correct. And Michael's hitting you with a full-ass gauntlet.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do, right?
Unfortunately, if you cannot
In
block
reaction?
here, not really.
Okay. Like attack back or something? I don't know, but
No,
okay.
because that's what blocking has to be done.
Right. All right.
I will just...
Did you roll strength or your weapon, dingus?
Oh, shit. I rolled close combat in general.
Okay, use your weapon.
I forgot.
Because notably, you're also slow, so it would effectively be applied last here.
Yeah, I mean, it's the last... I'm last in the combat
Yeah,
order
but
anyway.
we do Carly's first, since she also used a slow attack.
Oh, okay.
And went before your initiative.
Yeah,
but we'll just
fine.
resolve yours here, since you already rolled. And I'm lazy.
Okay.
So, you are damage 5, so you can deal 5 damage and a stunt, or just 6 damage to Alicia.
Oh, is that how it works?
Mm-hmm. Because you got an extra success, so each extra success can be spent on a stunt.
For one death.
One stunt that you can do is just an additional point of damage. Other things are... Here's one you might enjoy. You can trade initiative scores in the next round with your target.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god.
So yeah, we're
Why would you tell him that?
do the 5 damage and then trade initiatives.
Why would you tell him that, Jericho?
Because I'm telling everyone every option. It is in the document. So I don't think we have a button for it because it was just close combat rolled. So Alicia, that is going to be 5 damage to you. However, you have armor.
Yes.
So I believe that reduces it, and you only take 3 here.
Yes. I forget exactly how armor works, but it is 2.
It basically acts like an ego field, but for a regular person.
Okay.
So.
And then do I have to roll to figure out?
Yes, to see if it is damaged as well.
It's gonna, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was 3 damage.
3 total damage to your health.
Right.
Whatever.
And then go ahead and roll 2d6 here to see if your armor degrades. Your armor remains just fine. Fantastic. However, you get outmaneuvered in this moment. I think even as you watch things and are prepared, Michael still hits you with a blow you aren't expecting. Michael, you still have your fast action.
Yeah, what can I even do with my fast action?
You could theoretically move, though you are technically at this point engaged with Alicia, so if you try and move away from her, she would get a free attack on you. Unless you make a mobility roll. You can also just save it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, don't I get my action back literally at the start?
At the start of the round, you will. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything that will trigger here at the end?
Most fast actions are movement focused.
Got it.
You could also draw a different weapon if you would like.
I don't really got one, so.
All right. We'll just leave it as is. Carly, you've got your shot triggering at this point as well.
Yeah, I fucking do.
With a couple things now.
-3, right?
It should be -3, but let me just check because
it got rid of my aim.
Yes, you have
So
-2
that's
for being underwater.
-2 for underwater, and then -1 for being engaged at
You
medium with a
got
medium weapon.
this. Fantastic. Look at you go.
I know my shit.
However, I'm going to give you an additional +2 because this is a fucking massive target compared to your size.
I'm going to exhaust my strand with Zeke in this moment.
How are you drawing upon this connection, this rivalry you just built? And actually, I'm sorry, you're berserking.
I can't.
I don't believe you can draw on strands while berserking.
Oh no.
Sounds good. I'll take your word for it.
No, yes, while berserking, you are unable to draw on strands to aid you in your goal.
3 successes.
9 total damage. Fantastic. Would you like to push this attack at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I want to... I will not jam my weapon. So what is the consequence for pushing a roll?
You gain stress when you push a roll.
So
not like
one
Call of Cthulhu, where there will be catastrophic action.
I have to give. I have to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I had that in my head.
You also keep the successes you already have.
One drill launched from my hand, but as I drive my fist forward again, as I finished the punch, in the midway of the punch, one launched, and as I finished the punch, the second launches.
Fantastic.
2 more successes.
2 more successes, but a panic.
That's fine. I don't give a shit.
Well, it's
Pierce the heavens.
problems.
Your automata. Yeah. I jam and I lose an ammo. Whatever. Cool. My automata is equipped with capability to shatter through any defenses. When I roll an attack,
you treat
when I roll to
ego field as if it is half.
Correct.
Rounded down.
And every
I need you to roll
one
your panic first. Stable for the moment.
Nice.
All right. We got some interesting calculations to make here. Because this is 11 total damage, treating my ego field as half. Absolutely does.
And any one you roll on ego degradation counts as 3.
Yep, I'm aware.
Because I'm at max 8.
You regain an ego field because of ego conversion.
Yes, I do.
So I take
max ego field.
Total, I believe, if I am correct, 11. Yeah, that is some pretty hefty damage.
That's as much damage as a nuke, I think.
11.
If I remember the rulebook correctly. Oh, 4 what?
Oh,
you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Jericho.
You have to be actually genuinely
12 degradation.
He loses 12.
12 ego field degradation.
All right. You know
I
what?
said I was taking down a Seraph class enemy on my fucking own, and I'm gonna fucking do it.
If
Jesus
that's the story the
Christ.
dice want to tell, I suppose that's how we do it. If
I
my
will
DQ
avenge
field
my
is just
fucking
going
mother.
to reach 0 immediately.
Wait, did I just one-shot it?
No, not even fucking close. You just dropped its
the
ego
ego
field
field.
to 0 immediately.
All right.
Oh my god.
Top of the round. Would anyone like to swap initiatives?
Michael, swap
I'd
point.
love to swap initiatives.
Nah,
would-
I'm good,
Hey.
guys. I think I'm
I
okay.
You're still
Michael-
going
so
second.
mad.
Come on,
Michael, you
I
still
think
go
I'm
before her.
okay.
Michael, you still go before her. I need to kill this thing. You know why I need to kill this
I think
thing.
I'm okay here, guys. Sorry.
You
Oh
rat
my
bastard.
Which, by the way, last round, would I have time to communicate over comms or no?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you can absolutely
then
shout whatever you'd like.
I'm kind of
Okay.
I'm annoyed because I forgot to push my roll last turn. But it's whatever.
Then I would have radioed to everyone. It's Michael. He's trying to send the data off the base. Just, I'll deal with it. Kill the creature. Yeah.
Michael, if Nemo gets up there, there's not going to be anyone left to receive the data. They'll all be dead.
That is true.
Let's kill the fucking whale first, and then you can do your fucking computer shit.
No initiative being swapped.
Does what's his fuck want to swap initiative with me, Argento?
No,
Why not?
because Prometheus is going to kill you now.
Is it going after me?
Maybe it's because you just fucking obliterated a chunk of his child. I don't know.
And I also, I believe I take 2 damage at the end of my turn. And how much damage do I take for hitting max heat? I'm at max heat.
That is it at end of turn or beginning?
It's
end of
if
your
you
turn,
are
you are
at the
right.
end of your turn if you're currently in meltdown, yeah. So I take 2. How much do I take from extreme pressure?
That is done at the start of your turn.
Right.
So
Undertow is end of turn, right?
Yes.
Hold on.
Undertow is.
Hold on.
Yes, Silas.
He also has to take damage from my berserking effect.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I do?
You attack anyone who targets the strongest thing, don't you?
No, I put out a storm field that targets whether they're allies or enemies who begin their turn in this zone suffer light damage amount of ego field degradation. This cannot be reduced. Targets who fall under 0 ego field due to this effect or who start their turn in the storm with 0 ego field combust as your automaton begins to drain their very being, dealing heavy damage immediately.
Holy
Wait, what the fuck? Where is this?
Huh?
This is my the oh wait, am I looking at the wrong one?
I think you're looking at the wrong one.
You're looking at the wrong
beast.
one. You're bestial.
Yep, I was looking at the wrong
Very
one. I was like, wait a minute.
It's like, holy shit.
That's a cool one, but that's not the beast.
I had your character
Never
sheet
mind.
pulled up. I was like, where are you finding this?
Never mind. That was
Oh,
the
you're
wrong
gonna be
one.
ancient, yeah.
Good
Yeah.
try. That'd been really scary if you had it.
That's cool.
All right. So, at the top of round 2 here, slight problem. Project Nemo acts twice per round. Last round, he didn't take his first turn because you guys had not shown light on him. Here, though, his first turn is at initiative 11.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Hey, loser. I think I'm cackling over the comms channel.
yeah.
And I think I'm just shouting.
I'm going to be fair. I'm going to leave it up to a die roll here.
Really?
Yep. Carly, you are still the target. As it is going to attempt to consume you. That is 2 successes.
2 successes.
So, That is going to be 8 damage because I don't need to spend a stunt to do this. So just 8 damage to you. You still have your ego field applying to it. But you
Oh,
get
it
degradation.
pierces?
Yeah. Who'd have fucking thought?
Oh, shit, okay.
Go ahead and roll ego degradation, please.
Oh, it pierces because it dealt more than my ego field.
Yeah.
Duh.
Okay.
No. I'm fine.
Upon successfly using this attack, the enemy engulfs the target, removing them from the battlefield.
Am I dead?
You read the next sentence, please.
Yeah. While inside, the victim suffers ongoing damage equal to the enemy's threat level each round on the beginning of the target's turn. The swallowed target can attempt to escape by making a successful opposed close combat roll. We will call it... Doesn't really specify what action it is. I will be nice. I will call it a fast action.
You don't have to.
At this point, Carly, as you stab it, cackling wildly, its head tilts and you gain a glimpse of its face. A gaping mouth, similar to that of an eel, but stretched to impossible proportions, with countless layers of jaws nesting inside one another, each tooth longer than you are tall. Of which multiple of these jaws extend outwards to grab onto your automata and pull you in.
And I'm going to ask you this because Carly is currently crashing the fuck out.
Yeah.
Innocent. When your childish and innocent nature keeps you from understanding a dark truth. The dark truth is that I'm about to die, and nothing that I've ever done will have meant anything. I'm about to die and leave no mark on this world because even my death won't kill this thing, and I'll never avenge my mother. That's the dark truth.
I think we'll wait until
And I'm
you die.
Stupid enough. I'm childish and naive enough to believe I can still win. Can I gain a point of stability?
I think we'll wait for the moment, because at the end of the day, your automata is still a walking nuke. And I will be fair to you guys, this thing's ego field is now at 0 because of its role. So, honest to God, you guys have a much better chance of killing it than I gave you credit for when I was prepping session.
Nice.
So,
Who are we thanking for that?
that is my fast action.
Good work, team.
Carly.
Or not my fast
Good work,
action.
team!
That is my slow action. That is going to bring us to Michael's turn. Oh, golly,
Carly may be throwing her life away, but Destiny knows she's done this.
You heard Zeke. This creature's gonna kill all of us, including you.
Michael's gonna drop his gauntlets.
What?
Okay.
Is that a fast action, Jericho? Or
Yes.
Okay. My slow action.
I'd say it's kind of like Pathfinder. No real action to drop an item, but if you are truly dropping them on the ground, it would then be a fast action if you wanted to retrieve them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. My slow action in that case is going to be just punch him with my fists. Because they don't have the slow trait.
Okay, I see. You want to go for it now.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Since this is unarmed, Alicia, you could block this if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll close combat, Alicia. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Is this the kind of thing you can push or no?
Not when you roll a panic. Oh, I will need that panic roll, please. Okay, thankfully, just fine at the moment, but seeing that your words are doing nothing to Michael, I think, makes you hesitate for just a moment too long. Michael, you may make your attack.
Is there an unarmed attack?
No, this is when you just roll close
Okay.
combat. We kind of have to do things manually.
Understood. Okay. Oh my god.
So, a lot of
I
dice.
didn't roll any
Oh!
successes.
successes.
God damn it.
That's hilarious. But thankfully, you're keeping it together at the moment. But you cannot push
Oh my
either.
god.
Seeing
Yeah.
Alicia
Jesus.
hesitate, there's
I'm so
maybe
upset I
not.
didn't push last turn. God damn it.
Anything with
Michael
your
can
fast
hear me over.
action.
Is there anything I can do with my fast action?
Move.
No,
You
I'm
can save
good.
it if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save it, I guess.
Okay. Carly, right now, theoretically, you could be heard. Do you have anything to say, or was that just a general question?
I got something to say, Michael.
Okay. What you
I'm
got?
gonna kill your precious pet. I'm gonna rip it to shreds and tear it inside out. And when I'm
Oh, are
done,
you saying
I'm
it to
gonna
me?
kill you. I'm just saying this over comms, I think.
Okay.
But also, yeah, to you. You're
Michael
the one I'm addressing.
doesn't give a shit because he does not give a fuck about Project Nemo.
That is going to bring us to Prometheus's turn, who's going to look down into the abyss.
Can I yell at him? Just scream his name like Argento, like, and just calm him.
Sure, yeah. I'd say you can open comms and scream it out. Causes some ripples in the water as your voice echoes out. You see him like leveling the railgun down into the abyss, and he'll pause for a moment. It is my deepest pleasure to make your acquaintance. I don't know your name, but I don't think that matters. As he is going to aim. He can't aim at Curly anymore because Curly has been devoured. So he's going to aim at Silas. Specifically. And fire the railgun. Takes... Aim is just canceling out underwater penalty. Wow, that is 4 successes. Okay. Silas, this fully ignores your ego field and is just going to deal 10 damage to you.
Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Oh god.
Just manually apply it since it doesn't.
Yeah. And then I will need a 1d6 roll to see if your ego field degrades. Oh, your ego field is just fine, thank God. Prometheus, at the end of his turn, will move down. And he will roll to try and avoid going any deeper. Why not?
That doesn't matter either.
He will not go deeper with the undertow. He will just remain in this zone, kind of floating into the darkness, continuing to fire upon you all. Zeke, as our first player character starting a turn here underwater in an extreme pressure region, you take 1 damage to your durability that is not reduced by ego field at the start of your turn here. It does not pierce ego field at all, but it just is not affected by it.
Okay.
And you have your turn, sir.
Well, they call me the Arsenal. And I will fire everything at Dr. Argento.
Oh boy.
So if I do a strand, it only affects one of the rolls?
Correct.
Okay. And that's I have to call it before I roll it?
Yes. So, I will also say you take a -2 modifier for each weapon. Each ranged weapon is also going to take an additional -2 because you're attacking at range underwater.
Okay.
So each attack is looking at a -4 right now.
That's fine. I'll boost my my auto cannon.
Okay.
Or no, I'll boost the plasma cannon with my strand. So pistol at a -4. Missed.
Yep. Remember, you can push things.
I can, and ego degradation is nice. I will use my free action push.
Sounds good.
And not gain a stress.
Oh boy. All right.
This isn't panic.
And make sure you just get, well, you don't gain stress, so
Yep.
I think it gives it to you automatically, so just make sure you get rid of it.
I'm not gonna be done. Heavy plasma cannon is bitching and it's empty. It's its last load. At a -2. I guess at a -4 and then exhausting a
-4 here.
strength.
Yes. That's some hits, though. Man,
Carly believed in me.
That is absolutely going to harm Prometheus here. As he will lose some of his ego field as the plasma cannon slams into him and damages his automata.
And then it explodes.
Yes,
His
there's nothing else
automata?
in the zone to attack.
Ah, he catches on fire.
He does take damage over time, though, which is really funny when you're underwater. So he will take half initial damage rounded down. So at the start of his turn, he will take 3 more damage. Alrighty. The pistol, I think.
I just started with the pistol. Keep them together.
Oh, you panicked.
Medium
Look at that.
autocannon. Yeah. And a -4.
There's another hit. Fantastic.
Oh, and me panic on the cannon makes me empty the mag. That gun's gone now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cannon is no longer usable. You are fully out of ammo.
I am mag dumping this man.
Ah, shit, I have to reload.
And charging is before you do it before resolving. Yes.
Yes.
I will not use my charging.
Okay. Yeah. Carly, your weapon is both needs to reload and has jammed.
And it's jammed, yeah.
So you would need 2 slow actions to make it usable again.
I have a 1 stress die, and I just panicked twice. By the way,
That's so
One
sad.
stress.
If it makes you feel any better, Prometheus is down to 2 durability and 1 ego field from 10 durability, 5 ego field before you attacked. Absolute insanity. As you fire everything at him, seeing him in the darkness just lights up. Even if he takes no further damage at the start of his turn, your damage over time will be enough to cause him to break down.
Cause him to berserk.
It's a little bit weird about whether enemies can berserk or not. I don't really have like what a berserk effect would be for them. I think for
You're not like an archetype.
no.
Oh, okay.
Because he's built using enemy stats instead of player stats.
Oh.
So he's using
I imagine
a
he
specific
can't-
enemy
he can't-
stat. Or sorry, go ahead.
Well, I'd imagine then that he can't berserk.
I think
Yeah,
what I'm
definitely.
going to decide for now is he cannot. I feel like combat would be notably more challenging if they could berserk like player
It just
characters can.
takes so long.
Yeah.
It would just be a slog, yeah.
So, Zeke, at the end of your turn, you do lose an ego for firing everything.
I do.
But damn, was it good. Carly, at the start of your turn, you are first going to take
down
1 durability. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Zeke. You go down automatically. Would you like to roll mobility to not go further?
Apparently not.
Oh my
Fine.
god, Carly. Or Zeke.
3 in a row!
Fucking
Oh,
Louise.
God.
Oh my
And
god!
trembling.
What's happening?
Sis.
That was probably the most, like, great but cursed turn I've ever seen out of someone.
I have 1
Yeah,
stress!
it really is.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Carly, Start of your turn,
Yep.
you lose 1 durability unaffected by ego field because of the extreme pressure.
Down from 8 to 7. I don't.
Following that, yes.
The inside of this creature isn't equalized?
No.
Well, that's fucked.
You're also going to suffer damage equal to this enemy's threat level at the start of your turn here. This creature has a threat level of 11.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Yeah, no, even if that does not pierce, even if it is affected by an ego field, I'm dead.
It is.
I have 11 with my ego field.
Okay. Drop yourself to 0 durability.
I explode.
Oh my god, you do just if you
I just explode.
Oh, because you're in fight. I just came into the zone. God damn it.
Yeah, you're gonna take extreme damage.
Uh,
You're gonna take everyone in this zone. Okay, no.
It does not explode immediately because you.
I don't explode immediately.
Broken. You will at the
I'm
end of
not
your
broken
turn.
because of it.
However,
I have 1 turn.
Right now, we're going to have you roll the D66 effectively to determine how your automata breaks, what critical damage it takes. 12. Really not bad, actually. Your automata just goes into emergency shutdown.
Isn't that one of the best options?
So, Carly, here's the thing. You still have your turn. Your automata is just inoperable.
Okay, cool. Fast action to get out of my automata.
Is it a fast or a slow action to enter?
I think it's a fast.
It's slow to get in.
It is slow to enter or exit, as well as start or stop.
I wanted to punch this thing with my sonic gauntlets. What do you say? For old time's sake?
I mean, you have Swift on your
They are
gauntlets, so you
Swift.
can
You
get
have
out
a
and
fast
attack.
action hit. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I can, yeah. I'll slow action to get out, and I'm going to punch this thing.
Cool. Because you're inside of it, I will be nice and say that it cannot counterattack you.
Cool.
I could do that, but I'm not going to be that mean.
Cannot exhaust a strand. Is it just 6?
You take the...
Yeah.
You take the -1 from predictable. You gain the plus... you technically don't gain a +2 in melee for it being a bunch larger than you.
Why wouldn't I?
Because
how the fuck am I going to miss?
That's ranged combat, baby. It might just be too difficult for you to injure.
Alright. So I'm just rolling 6?
Just roll, yep.
Ready.
Holy shit, that's 4
Okay.
nice.
I'm pushing.
Sure.
I'm putting everything into this.
Oh my god, that's 8.
Roll your panic.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You will need to reload. Your ego reduces by 1. You're already berserking. You will take 9 points of damage.
Of health damage?
Yeah. He's got no ego field.
It will. So I thought you said I will.
No. You're about to.
Okay. I'm about to take a lot more than that.
Because
sorry,
now
wait, is extreme 10?
Yes.
Holy shit, I punched it as much as a nuke.
This is why the damages get really fucking weird, especially when it comes to pilot damage being equalized with automata damage.
Yeah.
Objectively, if we're being realistic, your punch should do nothing to this thing.
Objectively, if we're being realistic, it should have, yes.
You're a human attacking something over a kilometer long.
If you told me it does nothing, I would say valid. I agree.
But I think this is fun. So,
how many stories are there of the hero diving down the maw of the beast and like tearing it out from the inside?
Right.
I want to die laughing.
At the end of your turn, your automata takes the damage, and we are going to say immediately reaches critical damage 63, which is engine destruction.
Uh-huh.
So. Wow, this is so funny. Okay.
Everything in the same zone takes extreme damage.
And everything in an adjacent zone takes heavy damage.
That is correct.
You kill stealing son of a bitch.
I got both of them. I think I'm the only one who dealt damage to Nemo.
I really hope Carly accomplishes her ambition. I really
No, this isn't
I'm
even
so
my
happy for her.
ambition.
Carly,
Well,
I
wasn't it
think I'm
Sarah?
not going to roll any critical damages for you or critical injuries. I think it's reasonable to say this obliterates you.
Was there any question? Sorry. Of course I die. There's a nuke going off 5 feet to my left.
Silas, you take 10 damage here, which I believe breaks you.
Yeah, that puts me at way below 0.
So I will need you to give me your D66, or in this case, 2d6 roll, to see what damage is done to your automata.
Yep.
46.
43. Oh, 46. That's what you rolled previously.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. On a 46, I believe that is, yes, the frame of your automata being shattered, and I need you to roll again to see what injury you take.
Break his other fucking leg.
Break his other leg.
No, his leg's not broken right now.
One of them is.
51. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We'll get to that in a moment.
What do you
Zeke,
mean?
you take 10 damage, reduced by ego field.
I'm completely fine.
Okay, I need you to roll ego field degradation. I think you take 7 damage and ego degradation.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
What's your fucking ego field, Zeke?
3.
But he had 14 health.
That was full.
Yeah.
I thought you took no ego damage.
Your ego field is fine. Prometheus, absolutely taking heavy damage, is going to roll a d66 as well to see what critical damage he takes.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's dead.
Instantly kills him, right?
That's insta death. 66 to death.
You know.
It's instant because I specifically have the one thing to prevent that in my mech.
66 is insta death. Both for the mech and the pilot.
I gotta say, this has gone so far not in the way I expected it to go.
I soloed a judgment class horror.
And Dr. Argento by mistake.
I didn't solo Argento. This is the only damage I've dealt to Argento.
Zeke and Silas. Silas, not fully registering your surroundings, of course, because you are so focused on the foe in front of you as you berserk here. Both of you watch as this massive underwater leviathan, through sickly pale flesh, begins to glow a vibrant orange-yellow light that rapidly turns to white as it explodes. Shreds of flesh, muscle, sinew, machinery are sent rocketing through the region as this massive monstrosity is obliterated. The pieces impacting both of you and flying up into the trench as well. Zeke, you taking massive damage yourself to your automata, but you see Silas's automata taking the brunt of this damage, fully crushing, not quite destroying the cockpit, but likely at least leaving him with a very severe injury. Behind you, moments later, you see another light rise up as Prometheus, Dr. Argento's automata, before he even has a moment to scream at the loss of his child, similarly explodes in a ball of fire. Silas.
Yep.
It is your turn. Your automata is here in deep underwater pressure. You yourself right now have a busted kidney from the impact causing the cabin to wrench inward and pierce your stomach, making movement near impossible for you, but at the moment, still possible. However, the damage from this region is still crushing in on your automata. I'm going to ask for one more D66 to determine what the extreme pressure does to your automata. You may have a chance to survive. A 25. Phenomenal. It's not that bad. It is your turn at this point, Silas, as your automata, now broken, fully shut down, realistically near irrecoverable. I will leave it up to you to determine, seeing Project Nemo detonate, if you are still berserking or if you will come out of that moment and be able to try and save yourself.
Sure. I mean, gonna have to swim. Yeah, no. I think I'm dead either way.
Realistically, probably, but
Yep.
You can't
I
swim
would
50,000 feet
certainly
with
say,
no kidney.
yeah, with a busted kidney. The limit is you can only crawl. You cannot run with a busted kidney. You are near 50,000 feet under the sea here.
I'll get him.
Yeah, Zeke is here, though, and can potentially save you. I'm going to ask for one more roll here. I'm going to ask you to give me just a panic roll, because you are in a beyond zone right now, as it is infused with... Actually, sorry, you don't necessarily just roll panic. You just roll your current stress, which I think is 0.
There's 0, yep.
You're just fucking fine. Never mind. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll just get out and float out. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
we're alive. Most
Silas,
of us.
you pull yourself out of your automata right now. Your suit,
Utterly calm.
maintaining what oxygen it has left. Project Nemo does not get another turn here, since it is dead. Alicia, that is going to bring us to you. I'm going to keep us in initiative for the moment, since we've got things going on still.
Okay. Okay. Do you think it's... I mean, it's realistic for me to know that it's dead, like someone would have communicated, or would I have heard the explosion?
I think
We hear a
you and
nuke
Michael
go
would
off.
both hear the explosion at this. Like, you would even feel Tartarus shake and maybe even tilt a little bit as this explosion rocks the entire trench.
I mean, I had a hot mic up until the second it went off. So. I was, as I posted, as I just said, Carly dies cackling with laughter, screaming, "I did it, I can avenge you, I can finally make you proud," over and over and over again.
I'm so sad Kim's not here.
It is deeply upsetting that Kim is not here for this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take out my pistol and make a ranged attack against Michael.
Yeah, so you are currently engaged with him. I will leave it up to you to decide, did you already have your pistol drawn? Because you did use your fast action to block.
I mean, I guess it's hard because he surprise attacked me, right? So I have it, like, you know, in a holster or something. I would have tried to draw it when I realized what was happening, but...
I'll say because you had your action still last turn, I will say you could have drawn it going into this round.
Okay.
Attacking with your pistol here, it is medium range and you are engaged, so you will take a -1 for that range penalty to the attack roll.
Okay. Okay. So that is just a ranged combat? Or no,
yes.
Sorry, my weapon?
You can attack with your weapon, just do the -1 to it.
Gotcha. Okay. Man. Wait, why is it... Shouldn't it be... Oh, wait. Wait, I'm confused. Sorry, one second. Is my agility already -1 from some previous panic or something?
You are no longer trembling, because that only lasted the scene.
Okay.
So your agility should still be 4.
I just have, when I hit roll on my weapon, it just says 4 dice,
It
and
does
I
that.
guess I would
Just trust it.
expect 5. Oh, so
Yeah.
it's just the prediction here is
It's
wrong?
goofy.
Okay.
Just make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you get a
Five coded.
-1.
Uh,
Looks like it did. You have the 2 stress as well, so fantastic.
I see,
That is going to be 4 damage, but also your panic.
Okay.
Now you're trembling.
Back.
Well,
and is there one oh, what's the extra thing called?
The stunts.
Yes. Is there
Yeah.
one stunt?
You've got a couple stunts you could do here if you'd like. If you'd like to do that instead of an extra damage. Similar to melee, you could swap
Actually-
initiative with him. You
Okay.
could, let me see, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. All right.
do I get to do
You could force
anything
him to
against this, by the
immediately
way,
make a
Jericho?
panic roll. What, Michael?
Do I get to do anything against this at all since I'm
No.
still engaged? Oh, okay.
No, because it's a ranged attack, unfortunately.
I feel like I could still punch someone shooting point blank, but fair.
Nope. Blocking
You
is
don't get-
specifically if you are attacked in close combat. You can choose to block. I'm
It's hard
going
to
off of
react
the
in
rules we've
time when
got.
someone's shooting.
Right.
Yeah.
Also consider the big ass punch you just threw as a haymaker and whiffed.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? I'm dead.
Yes, you are, Carly. So, Alicia, you could make him roll a panic. You could swap initiative with him. You could force him to drop a weapon he's holding, which he doesn't have any. You could also like knock him prone, push him back, or you can just deal the extra damage.
Okay. And now I was considering extra damage because I have echoing. And I was going to ask if, but the echoing damage is half the initial damage rounded down. So taking
Yes.
it from 4 to 5 would not do anything.
Right,
to
because
the
the echoing damage
right?
is just going to be 1, no matter what. Which hilariously is going to
Oh,
be.
wait, isn't it? Well, I was about to. I mean, okay, you can say no to this, but I was going to ask if I could also target the computer, the terminal.
Yeah, I'd say you could deal the 1 damage to the terminal. Absolutely. It will not
and is
pierce
it
its
not
ego field, but sure.
Oh, is it not 2 damage because of the thing? Or...
It is initial damage, so just your weapon's
Oh,
damage is what initial damage is.
Oh, I see. So 3 rounded
because any
down.
extra damage is done by stunts.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I feel like I have to do the initiative swapping. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do that. We really just swapped initiative twice.
Hilariously, we went through all of this, and I'm not sure it really matters.
Oh.
Michael, because that is 3 damage to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong stat for your health. I'm sorry. I was looking at your stability and thinking it was your health.
Nope.
I'm stupid. All right.
Do I get to do anything with my fast action?
At this point, no. Since
Bonus
the round
action
will
cry.
end. Yeah. That is the weird thing about holding your actions like that is you can absolutely end up not doing anything with it.
Yeah, I just wasn't aware that you could still shoot in melee.
We've done it multiple times.
Have we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Zeke shot me in melee.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
every
I guess
fight.
there's a problem with like long range, or isn't there a problem with long range?
Yeah,
It
long
is-
range you can't.
Anything range has that issue. You could even do long range, just the penalty would be bigger. If you had extreme range, you probably couldn't. But you can always attack in melee with the ranged. It's just at a penalty depending on your weapon's range. I think that's happened like 3 other times so far in this game.
Trembling.
Coming to the top of the round, would anyone like to swap initiatives with one another?
No.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna swap.
Michael, you don't want to try and convince someone to swap with you?
I'll swap with you, Michael.
Yeah. Jericho, could I use my fast action at the end of that round to talk?
Sure.
Considering I've just been shot, and considering that the explosion just went off, I think Michael's smart enough to know what that explosion is, considering he helped build the damn thing.
Yeah, you absolutely know Carly, especially hearing like static come through the earpiece. You know Carly is no more.
Gone. Yeah. I'm gonna use that to
Your automata
basically
did what it
look
should.
at Alicia. What's up?
Your automata did what it was meant to do.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem. I'm gonna look to Alicia and say, I think we need to go now. Fuck the information. Because Carly just detonated. Like, Michael is willing to literally leave the information behind at this point, if it means that at least people survive.
Do you, I don't know, take a drive out, like, of your pocket or anything? I don't know if you already have that in your hand, but...
No, I don't.
Okay.
Like, Michael puts his hands up, obviously grasping the wound, and is like, let's just leave. Fuck the information. My life is worth more than that.
Well, Alicia, at the top of the round, it would be your turn, so it is your choice what you would like to do.
Sorry, thinking. I'm gonna fire again.
Okay.
I
Kinda
tried.
girl.
Don't kill my dad.
Although honestly, this might not be the best decision because I have a lot of negative modifiers right now.
If he survives, it's gonna be real bad.
Well, because I have the trembling and then there's already -1, right?
Correct. I will also, actually, you panicked on your attack roll, which means it jammed, so you would need to use a slow action to clear the jam in your pistol.
Oh, wait, let me see. Does that... If you panic during attack... Oh, yes. Well, never mind. I guess I won't.
The offer is still there to just run away.
Uh,
Both of us.
Then I'm gonna... So it's a... We're kind of still in the same zone. Then
We are
I'm
in close
gonna...
combat still, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Okay. I'm gonna say, fine, then go. I'm clearing my weapon. Just get to your automata and leave then. And I'm gonna start clearing the jam.
Okay.
Or just do that with my slow action.
Sure. If you would like to, Alicia, you can retreat as your fast action, which will allow you to move out of engagement range. You'd make a mobility roll where if you don't succeed at it, you still move out of range, but Michael would be allowed to take an attack on you for free.
Or wait, sorry, you said if I fail at the mobility roll, then he gets an attack.
Yes.
I can choose to attack.
Okay.
Yeah,
he
attack.
can. He could attack. Ooh. Ugh.
You
Because
you
okay,
could
because
just
if I
stand engaged, and then if Michael wants to move and retreats, you'd have the opportunity to punch him.
yeah, I mean, but while I'm here, if so, saving my fast action, I won't be able to
You
block,
would not
right?
be able to
Because I'm
block,
holding
correct.
my pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also because you'd
Um.
use your fat. You could right now
No,
holding
no,
your
I mean like
pistol,
if
you
I
could
don't
still
use my
block.
fast action,
You could still block.
I could block.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna stay here. I'm giving
Sounds
him
good.
an opportunity to go to his automaton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holding fast action, Zeke. That's going to bring us to you. You are in the same zone as Silas. You see him bleeding out into the ocean under your headlights amidst the pieces of Project Nemo right now. What would you start of your turn, sorry. Take 1 damage.
Take 1 pressure damage.
And I will also need you to roll your current stress. So just 1d6. Because you are in a beyond zone.
I don't know what this table does.
Oh, thank God you
Hopefully
don't
nothing.
panic again. You almost did.
I'm merely trembling. This is fine.
Yeah. If you had failed, you would have lost stability.
That's fine. I'm at 2.
So, oh, then there you go. You've got your turn here.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to like wait until the end?
I'm gonna wait till people are rescued and decisions on who is leaving are made.
Okay. Slow action. Get havoc in my cockpit.
Yeah, I'll allow that. You sort of pick up havoc with your slow action.
And fast action ascend.
Cool.
And then end of turn
Go
descend.
right back down.
This is gonna be real fucking hard to get out of here, boss.
I mean, it'll just mean you need to use 2 actions and resist the undertow, basically.
Wish my fucking plugs wasn't broken.
Silas, on your turn, thankfully you are in an automata right now. You don't have well, you're not in undertow in this zone.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
No, the zone is extreme pressure and beyond. See, you can look over to the left and see the zone features.
Ah, how nice.
So Silas, you're alive.
Yay!
I think that counts for something.
Cringe that y'all are taking things from being in the beyond. Couldn't be me.
You have no
I
stress,
guess
so no
I'll
need to go for
unhook.
beyond.
Yeah, I'll just
No one else
unhook
dies
and
today.
float out.
Let me ask you this: how good is your medical, Silas?
Medical.
Yes.
I have 0 in it.
Okay.
So that's 2 dice. Mm,
Gotcha. Then you may not want to roll, because a busted kidney is a fatal wound. So,
well, I either die or I don't.
you've
I
got
still unhook and
time
just float
for
out.
someone to try and recover it. You've got basically about a day, and if no one helps you within a day, you're gonna die basically, or at least start. You will need to find someone who can make a medical roll within the next 24 hours to try and recover you. Thankfully, Dr. Nakamura is around here. I think what is probably our last important decision for this combat, Michael. You see Alicia clearing her gun. You've said your words. You know what your what your other wants. Do you listen?
I do. That's a good question. Okay. I have seen if Michael's sanity would have held here, and it does, and he will indeed run and get into his automata.
Let's go.
So fast action. Technically, you do make a retreat. So go ahead and just give me a mobility roll here.
Okay. Yeah, you succeed.
You succeed. Alicia, you have no chance to punch him. Michael, you go get in your automata. Zeke, I would say, you would see as you are attempting to ascend Michael leaving in his automata. You would be out of range to attack with any of your weapons, but that would not mean you could not try.
I think, well, I maybe this is like too metagaming, but I think I would have. Well, actually, I'm not going to stop if Zeke's going to attack, but I think maybe as he leaves, I'm going to communicate something like, let's go, we're all going, or something.
Okay. So Zeke, I will ask you this. Would you choose to attack Michael? Because he would get a bit of a head start on you.
I would have said that just to make sure people know I'm alive, but
yeah,
that's it.
Zeke, you're muted if you're talking.
Oh. So fast action ascend, and then I look at him from going away. I'm like, I'll hail him. Where are you going?
We're leaving.
Is he heading like towards the surface or like away?
I mean, generally we'd be heading up
to the.
Okay, I thought you were like saying is like just leaving. Okay. No, if we're just ascending, then we're just ascending.
Okay. I'm going to ask for what will probably be our final roll of this story. I'm going to ask everyone to roll 1d6 plus 5. This will be our final DDNS roll.
Oh, God.
Time you have spent underneath the ocean.
Fuck.
I should do this too, right?
10 is fine.
No, you're very dead.
Hey, just checking.
Okay, I know what 9 is.
10 is the new one.
I thought 11 was the new one.
No. 11 is the one where you don't want to leave. So, very good that you all succeeded. Silas, of course, you're still hearing whispers. Alicia and Michael, both of you lose that knowledge.
Yeah.
Again, which I think, Michael, is very fitting, as it was kind of, you got it back with your other injecting it into you. As you choose not to listen to it and it runs away, or you run away, it just takes that knowledge back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alicia, in your case, at this moment, your knowledge of machinery leaves you as you try and take in the stock, seeing Zeke's automata come up from the depths. Try and assess the damage you see on it, and your brain's just not processing it like it should.
How are we leaving, by the way, Jericho?
Float up.
Ah.
But Zeke.
Yes.
I need you to choose another player character here.
Okay, for what?
Not telling you yet.
Michael's left the scene, so evens it is Alicia, and odds it is Havoc.
Okay. You can choose anyone.
Alicia.
You don't know what Alicia and Michael spoke about while you were fighting down here. You know what was coming through the comms, but there's no guarantee that's the truth. There's been a lot of things hidden from you, people working against you while you were down here. Sometimes you weren't sure you were here seeing things properly, but there's a conspiracy afoot. You think Alicia... Michael might have been outed as someone working for the Chimera Project, but you think Alicia might as well be, too. And may just be prepared to stab you in the back.
Well, I did settle that argument fairly peacefully.
Specifically for the wording of this, if it matters to you, Zeke, is paranoia. You believe someone in your group is out to get you. Roll is made in social interaction, suffer a -2 penalty. Additionally, choose another player. You believe that player is out to get you, and you become antagonistic towards them.
Oh, no.
God.
Well, it makes it way easier to refresh my strands when I kick her ass.
Oh my god.
So,
That's so evil.
I think what I'm going to do at this point is we're going to move sort of everyone up here into like open ocean outside of Tartarus base. Michael, theoretically, like a couple zones up by movement, no longer undertow. Zeke, your automata definitely pretty damaged just from the pressure. Alicia, you're still in good condition. Silas currently inside Zeke's automata, and Carly nowhere to be seen.
I'm really
do we
glad
do
I
from
didn't
here?
pick Silas. I would have just killed him.
Lucky me.
Really funny.
The man is
And
not mentally stable.
And he would have been chill about it the whole time.
No stress could get to Silas.
Nope.
Serene.
It's like a nuke just went off in your face.
Realistically,
That's cool.
all it would probably be is just eject Silas back out into the ocean.
Yeah.
Get out. This is your stop.
Yep.
What would each person like to do from here? I'll start with you, Michael, because it definitely seems like you may have been outed here. Your automata has enough power that once you start to go up, if you would like to kill your lights, turn in a different direction, and not head to Elysium base, try and make it back to shore away from this group, you certainly could.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that.
Okay.
How damaged is his mech?
His is in decent condition. Yours and his, realistically, are kind of even.
If I don't think I'm gonna one-shot him with a pistol, I'm not gonna take the shot.
You know his ego field is at full strength. Zeke, Silas, and Alicia, the two of you kind of just at the top of the trench here. You see Tartarus at this point tilting as many of the geothermal vents seem to be leaking, perhaps growing a bit stronger. Tartarus looks like it may just detonate due to the vents. It may also fully just slide into the trench at this point.
I'm just gonna make my way to the elevators. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs.
I mean, you could also fully stay just in Zeke's automata if you want. If you want to take the elevator back up, you certainly could.
Well, I think we all have to be on the elevator, right?
Since you guys are in your automata, you could just take the automata to the surface.
Just
You
go to
wouldn't
the
have to
surface.
take the elevator. The elevator would be what you take if you're not in an automata.
I guess I'll just sit in the cockpit here, just all calm, bleeding out.
Awkwardly, like half on the seat.
It's just a kidney. I got a spare.
You only need one of those. Zeke and Alicia, what are the two of you thinking here?
I think I'm just gonna say, like, let's just get to the surface. I don't know if we need to go in there to use the keys or whatever.
I would bother making it like a private hail, but Silas can probably just hear me being in my cockpit.
Yeah, probably.
So what did the traitor bribe you with to make you let him go?
Are you saying that like to me, like over the
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
She's just gonna sound really confused and be like, "What? nothing. He clearly cared more about the money reward than this whatever horrors, and just wanted to save his own skin.
What about the data?
He didn't. Fuck.
You want
He
this to
didn't
happen
transmit
again
it.
somewhere else?
You never
He
saw
didn't
him
transmit
on
it, but
the
it must.
drive-in or anything, because he attacked you immediately.
It must be on him, if anything. I didn't see him with anything, but it could have been in his pocket. I don't know.
You just don't know.
No, but why wouldn't I just follow him? Why would I still be going back with you guys if he bribed me or something?
You did follow me. Ooh. The spooky ghost of Michael in the back of your mind.
That's the whispers you're hearing.
Can
Oh,
the ghost
no.
of Carly just be like out of focus in shot doing a silly dance?
In the corner of your eye,
It's
you
like
see
I can
Carly
still see her.
continuing to blow up. Like blows up, freeze frames, reverses. It's just constant explosion. It's a Carly balloon.
One day I'm gonna blow up and then act like I don't know any of y'all.
I'm really bad at being mean. This is hard.
You don't have to if you don't want to. You can accept it.
I think I'll just accept this and.
Or you can turn to violence when we reach the surface.
Okay.
I think I have enough respect with you personally to not immediately try to kill you.
All right. You guys do have a strand with one another, so
yeah.
We're going to ask for one final roll here. I know the DDNS rolls are going to be our last ones, but one more. Michael, will you give me just a pure mobility roll?
Do I get the other from this or no?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Nice.
Let me roll my panic. I'm good.
Nice.
Okay. Then a bit of time passes, roughly an hour or so, as Zeke, Opera, Silas, Elodie, and Alicia, all of you return to Elysium. Those of you who still have your automata in various states of damage, they can be repaired. Silas, yours will not likely be recovered. And so whether that ends your time as a pilot or you will work to get a new one from the CHF when you return will remain to be seen. But for now, each of you have survived. Dr. Nakamura has been returned as well, and in the next few hours and potentially days while she is away from the deep ocean, she will eventually recover from the effects of DDNS and be able to provide an even better testimony of what exactly was going on down there, the crimes of Dr. Argento and Dr. Thorne, as well as Dr. Nikolov's complicity in it. He will, of course, be removed as the leader of Elysium Base in the time to come, though who exactly will take over? Likely Dr. Hoffman. Maybe someone else, but Dr. Hoffman has the support of most of the rest of the crew, worked directly with you all while you were in Tartarus, and while she prefers to be an engineer, this team of people needing a leader, she will rise to the challenge. There are enough medical supplies here, Silas, that you can get yourself looked after. Your kidney's definitely ruptured, and that's going to hurt a lot for the rest of your life, but you won't die from the injury.
I made sure there was enough medical supplies.
Whether you all remain on Elysium base or not, to continue repairs and research into deep-sea combat with your automata, I leave up to you. You could certainly choose to not remain here any longer, return to the CHF, give reports, perhaps go on other missions. Michael, after killing your lights, you hide off to the side for a bit of time, watching the other automata pass towards the surface, and make your way back down to Tartarus, arriving just before it slips into the trench. Enter the archives, and with the drive that you were given, are able to copy nearly every piece of research data
Fucking
that was
damn
on
it.
here.
Okay.
You will not be
And
able
the
to
ghost of-
remain beneath the surface until you reach land, but you can surface far enough away from Elysium that no one knows where you are.
Cool.
Can he see the ghost of Carly as he does this?
Carly waves
And
from
Carly-
another 20,000 feet below you.
Can he see the ghost of Carly out of the corner of his eye as he does this, and Carly just smiles and laughs.
She didn't die for
Carly.
this.
No, hey! She didn't die for this. She didn't give a shit.
Oh my god.
Carly, of course, you gave your life. Your goal was to avenge your mother, to defeat a seraph. Something truly not thought possible. But who could claim to, in giving their life, take down a judgment class horror all on their own?
Finally, I can avenge my mother. My mother will finally be proud of me. She'll come back home this time.
Perhaps when you meet her in the afterlife, you'll learn the truth behind her demise. But whether Carly wants to know that cruel truth upon being reunited, I leave up to your imagination.
Jericho.
Yes.
As the person who would have helped build Carly's automata, would it be possible that Michael has a recording of the actions leading up to Carly's demise? If so, at some point in the future, he wants to send it to the group as a way to basically be like, make sure, like with just a letter that says, I'm sorry, make sure Carly's memorialized, and just record it in a way that it makes it seem that Carly died a hero.
You.
Because he would have been crying the entire time after disappearing from the party.
I left it to a roll of the dice on my person here.
Okay.
I'm going to say no.
Damn. Okay.
You helped design and put together the automata, but Elodie would have been the one to be able to access any onboard cameras of them.
Okay. I will still send that message, even if I don't have the recording, just to be like, please make sure she's remembered the way to be remembered, kind of thing. If the party cares to listen, that's up to them. But Michael is still looking out for making sure that people remember Carly in a good way.
I think after we get back up, Zeke's playing like a huge fight with Alicia off screen, and then feel like a complete piece of shit.
When the
He
DDS
almost
wears
murdered a
off.
child. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wears off. He feels like a just complete piece of shit. He almost murdered a child as like his. Why was that his first go-to reaction? Like that, and then she turned into a hero. Like completely saved the day by herself. Killed this massive creature. He could like maybe would have lost. Probably would have lost that fight without Carly. She just. I actually want to change his pilot archetype.
Okay.
I think he's gonna spend some time reflecting, and the only thing we need isn't actually violence. We need other, like, we can do other things than just be mad at everything all the time.
Hmm. What do you think it would change to if you have that idea right now?
The failed leader, maybe, and then, or I don't have the list pulled up right now.
The inferior superior? Silas, do you have any sort of things that you would like to bring up for sort of what is in store for Silas's future after getting his kidney taken care of?
Probably recover and smoke a cigar.
Let's go. I thought you were gonna pull one out underwater.
That would have been so funny if he was just smoking in the cockpit the entire time.
Zeke is like, can you put that out?
I'm gonna open a fucking window.
Truly, I could not imagine a better ending for Silas. Thank you.
Just hotboxing
Amazing.
Zeke.
Alicia, any last moments for you?
Yeah, I think upon like whether that's like later or whatever, when we received the letter from Michael, I think she definitely would have, like, I don't know, expressed to the CHF whatever, like to memorialize, to honor Carly's sacrifice, even though she didn't quite understand the dynamic between Carly and Michael and Elodie. But obviously Carly was extremely brave there. And I don't know, but she also wouldn't forgive Michael for what he did, or herself, honestly, for, I guess, being deceived and allowing that information to, like, escape.
To be fair, you don't know it escaped.
Wait, yeah, well, that's true, but
Well,
Zeke
you
did
never
mention,
came
like, oh,
back.
did you see a drive or what? Like, you left, and we never
You
saw
think
if you
I
had, like, a
got it
data
anyway,
drive.
yeah.
So I guess I don't really know. You're right, I don't know, like, you also could have just died in the ocean, so
Well,
Yeah.
I
Michael
guess
does
maybe
send a
not knowing
letter
what happened.
eventually.
Oh, wait, no,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, wait, so I do know that you survived. Okay, so
He's
fuck you.
taunting us,
Okay.
son of a bitch. We do need violence.
I do know you
Again,
survived.
he
Fuck
does
you.
apologize in his letter. He does apologize.
Does he explain that there's, like, an eldritch horror in his mind? Probably not.
He explains that there is another being in his head that talks to him. He doesn't know where it's from, and it asks him to do a lot of things. But at the same time, he literally says this entire thing was exclusively just to find an end to the nightmare of, like,
Yeah.
horrors, because it funds his research. He explains that this is exclusively to fund his research into creating stronger automata.
Okay.
Wait to see the next Carly.
There'll be at least 3
Let's
more.
be real here. The next time anyone would see Michael, he's probably been fused to his automata.
All right. Well, on that note, thank you all for taking this little journey with me, for playing Eldritch Automata. This has been Titans
Yes.
of the Deep. I was not
Very, very
expecting it
fun.
to go this many sessions, but I'm glad it did. I really enjoyed playing with you all. I hope you
Agreed.
enjoyed the game and the story.
I love these one shots. These are so fun.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
What a
Yeah.
great end for a character. What a great end for a character.
That'll be all for this
What a
game.
great ending.
You guys are welcome to hop off at any point here. But I will also be happy to stick around here for a little bit, like I like to do with games that end. If you have any questions for me about my thought process when I was running, anything like that, I am more than happy to answer in chat. But thank you guys for playing with me. I'm glad you enjoyed
Thank you for having us, Jericho.
Yeah, thanks
It was
for
a
the
ton of fun.
Yeah.
You're not welcome. Fuck you.
I had a lot of fun.
Okay, we were talking so much shit about the Chimera project before we even
Yes.
started this. I almost asked to be a Chimera agent just for fun, not knowing anything about this campaign whatsoever.
I need you guys
So,
to know that, like, maybe
did
2
you know the
hours
entire
before the
time?
first. What?
Did you know the entire time we were playing that you were a Chimera agent?
Oh, before the first session, like 2 hours before, Jericho just texted me. So I have a proposition for you.
That I love that.
It was hiding in plain sight.
It was so funny the moment Jericho tells me that I hacked the computer and find this entire thing about a traitor. I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Because I was expecting him to pull the
Fun.
same shit he did when we all ran Dark Passage,
Mm.
which was the NPC was the traitor.
Nope.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was aware of that.
Because this one I went off of your guys' individual ambitions, and Michael's was his long-term project had gone wrong and destroyed, so his ambition is to rebuild it and see it to completion. And so, to me, Chimera Project would be perfect to provide funding and support that.
Yep. It was really funny when he texted me, and then I'm just like, the amount of times Jericho wanted me to kill you, by the way, Zeke, last session.
I know.
That was what he meant by finish the job, was to
I
just
know.
fucking execute you.
I didn't really
I thought-
suspect
I
it because
thought
I
the
feel like
command
you had
was
so
root
many
out the traitor.
opportunities.
I thought the command was root out the traitor, finish the job.
It was. It was to root out the traitor. So the best way is it could be interpreted as root out the traitor, period. Finish the job as in the Tartarus-based stuff. No, Jericho's like, kill him.
Yeah.
And
To
I'm like,
prevent him from defending himself.
yeah.
Because the previous message, I think it was in
Had been to
session
just
3.
frame someone.
The goal the other gave Michael was to frame someone for being the traitor. And so when the opportunity with Michael presented it, or with Zeke presented itself, the other updated it to frame him and basically
Kill
make
him.
sure no one could be a contrarian to the frame job.
Yeah.
I would have supported you.
At one point, the other did tell me to frame you specifically as well, Destiny.
That
was for like half of a session before it changed to just frame anyone.
I don't think I
Which
ever
was
did
really
frame
funny.
specifically Carly.
Oh, I think you mentioned that you had thought about it.
Oh,
at
yes,
one
I
point.
thought about it, but then decided
thought
to
about
just
it?
make it frame anyone.
Yeah.
Because Carly, you were going to be the easy target with your general disregard for
Yes.
the people.
Oh, I had been thinking about that the entire time.
Oh, I
Was
would have
use
if
it-
anyone.
was to throw Carly under the bus here.
Oh, if anyone had seriously accused me when I was in my right state of mind, I think the answer would have been, I would have just gone and walked away. I would not have defended myself. I would have just laughed in their face.
There was a point where I almost broke my strand with you to frame you as well. What's up?
I did it first.
Yeah. But yeah, I tried to sell it that I wasn't the traitor just by, like, trying to be the grown-up of the party and placate conflicts. I was like, let me
mediator.
try and sell it that way, yeah.
The second you were like, yeah, I'll go with him. I'll protect this guy and make sure he doesn't get into me. It's just like, oh, you're gonna kill me the second we're alone.
Genuinely, he wasn't going. he would only have done it on the surface as a way to have been like, see everyone, he was the traitor, yada yada. But at no point would he have actually tried to kill you underground. Because, again, he was very much of the idea of, like, if more people survive, the better chance we get, I have of getting out of
You
here
want the guy
alive.
with an automaton
Yeah.
with 3 guns to fight the big monster for you.
I was like,
I
even if we don't fight the big monster, if there's something else inside of the base, we need
Yeah.
as many guns as we can to survive. So I'm just like, let's keep everyone alive just so we can get out of here alive. After that, if I kill Zeke, I kill Zeke, whatever. At one point, I almost planted it. I almost like tried to plant something on people. It was.
That would be
I
fun.
was like, how do I do this? I was gonna originally plant it on Zeke. Like when I tackled him, I was gonna ask Jericho if I could stealth to put something onto Zeke.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
that would have been sick.
But I was like, no, actually, this. I don't need to do that because Zeke just shot Carly out of nowhere.
I am
Like a
really
fucking
glad that
lunatic.
I am really glad that we actually got an opportunity for me to like pursue my ambition with the determination of an idiot child desperate to prove herself.
And I got to do mine with betraying the
literally
party at
worked.
any cost.
You fucking took my ambition, which is like also emotionally devastating to Zeke, by the way. It's like we both had the ambition to kill a Seraph, and you pretty much did.
Yep.
Well, my ambition was word for word, I want to seek out and personally destroy that which killed my mother, which, as written, was Elodie.
Mhm.
Which
Okay,
was
hold
Elodie's
on.
the one who killed her.
Did Carly know that?
No.
Okay.
Elodie told Carly it was a Seraph. So, when Jericho said this judgment class, Leviathan class, Jesus, this judgment class, I've not even played Subnautica. This judgment class horror is close to a Seraph. I immediately went, oh, if I kill this thing on my own, then that proves that I can kill the Seraph that killed my mother. And then Elodie will finally tell me where it is. And, like, because definitely she's been keeping track of it.
God, imagine having, like, the ops admin message you while you're out in the field, detecting multiple judgment class horrors in your area. Are you sure whatever you're doing is worth it?
Absolutely the fuck not.
No, fuck that. It was really fun to kill. So full disclosure, when I walked away from the party, I messaged Jericho with my like motivation for doing that. I was like, I told him what my motivation was and why I was doing the actions I did, and I was like, I don't care what's happening in the scene right now. I'm leaving. Put this however you want it. Like insert this however you want chronologically, but I'm getting in my mech and I'm leaving. And I was told the message I got back was, "How do you feel about an off-screen death?" Did you really expect Argento to one-shot me?
So his railgun.
Is this what I kind of thought was gonna happen?
Enemy stat blocks, they don't have a bunch of individual skills. They just have a threat level, and that is the pool of dice you roll for everything. Argento's was 8, and he gets +3 dice when he's attacking from stealth. So he had 11 dice, which, you know, if we considered range and whatnot, gets funky being underwater.
Like 9.
If he rolled a number of successes, I didn't actually look at your current durability and ego field when I made the attack, because I knew your ego field would be pierced by 2 at least. So I was like, depending on how he rolls, it's very viable, both with the first attack and him going likely before you in initiative to take you out before you can do anything. Because I also forgot at that point, you can berserk if your durability reaches 0.
Yeah.
So I was like, it is absolutely possible the rest of the party comes out of Tartarus to just a scrap heap of your automata floating in the open ocean.
And full disclosure, I would have been, like, for the party, I would have been totally fine getting murdered by Argento out there. Carly was never supposed to have a happy ending. She's the plucky young. Her character is literally the horrors of the extra who you look at and you go, oh, the horrors of war affect us all equally.
Yeah.
That
I
was
was
the
so-
character.
I was so ready last session for Ellie to just kill me with my own gun.
I genuinely thought Ellie was gonna kill Zeke.
She missed so
Yeah.
fucking bad.
I really
Yeah.
thought. I did not think you were living, Jay.
Because I had like the 10 health or whatever with 4 points of armor. You broke all my armor and sent me to like 2 HP, which is like the exact what my armor DR saved me from dying.
Yup.
And she listed this medium damage rifle. I'm like, oh.
I was at 1 health after your shot through my stomach.
I love that we
Yeah.
almost both one-shot each other, but like we just held on. It was perfect.
Mhm. I'm just glad I didn't kill either of you on accident.
You could have killed both of us so easily.
Oh, absolutely.
So
like, all right,
the
practice
thing
both of our
to
skulls
note
together.
with
Just,
critical injuries is only 63 through 66 is instant death.
Yeah.
While a bunch of others can be fatal, giving a medical roll will make it no longer fatal as long as it is done quickly.
But yeah, no, it was very fun being here. Like, well, at some point I've got to betray the party. If Alicia hadn't stayed, I would have joined the fight most likely, and everything would have been fine.
I know.
But
Part of me was
Alicia's
like,
saying
I
was
really
like-
shouldn't have done that, because I was like, are we gonna lose because we stayed up here and didn't like contribute to the fight?
Yeah.
So I was almost like kind of mad at myself, but yeah.
Nah, it's fine.
Listen,
It was
I'm just
funny.
saying.
I was
I'm
really
just-
about to do like a conflicted. Do I need to go back and like, because like they're not joining us. Like, do they need help? And then everyone died. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, because I was debating just telling Michael like, fuck it, like I'm just getting on in my automata and going to help them, but then Carly detonated, so I didn't have to do that.
Yep.
It was fully. I like the moment. I mean, I walked into the session. I walked into the session with the intention of killing Carly. Carly was not surviving the session. Or if she did, she was like, she would have been in a coma for the rest of her life.
Yeah. So you didn't want to give me just directly the name of the Chimera member when I asked the computer?
No, I scrolled up through my messages with Michael and went, what was the actual message I sent describing what request Michael got? Because Michael wasn't actually a direct member of Chimera anyways.
Yeah.
It was a handler from Chimera reached out to him and said, hey, do this for us and we'll pay you handsomely.
Didn't you tell me that I don't actually know it was Chimera?
I might have. I think you were like.
I think you mentioned. I think we spoke about it like verbally, and you said like, I don't actually know it's Chimera, just that it's Echo from an organization that's willing to pay me for it.
That's fair.
So the handler's name was Echo.
Yes.
Yeah, it was only after we saw. Technically, Michael would only know Chimera hired him after finding that information about it.
That's pretty funny.
So
I was like, I see.
I'm in danger.
when Aaron, when you stayed back, I was like, oh fuck, Echo, Alicia, holy shit, I've cracked it.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Yeah.
And because I was like, Aaron's the only one without a call. Aaron's one of the only ones without a call sign. It makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
That would have been funny.
I was like,
I'm
holy
playing the long
shit.
game.
Holy,
She
because
had the echoing
everyone
weapon,
else,
Oh my
has
god,
a
you're
call
right.
sign.
Too.
That's
She had
so
the
fun.
only echoing weapon.
Can we
I
retcon
was like,
this?
I was like, holy shit, it's Aaron. I was like, holy
It all
shit.
comes full circle. Alicia
And then-
was working with Michael.
Don't pull the gun.
That'd be a
I
great
think-
sort of deep cut end.
Oh, do we like murder
I
the
do
fuck
think-
out of that base leader when we get up there? By the way,
So she is whether you do anything about her or not, Dr. Nikolov would fully be removed from her position as head.
she is going to super jail.
He would not be allowed to remain as the leader. She technically hasn't done anything wrong or illegal, because she did not know the
Just highly
extent of the
unethical.
experiments going on in Tartarus. She knew she was funded by the Chimera Project, because they were the ones who reached out to her. But realistically, the Chimera Project, while a secret organization, is not inherently an evil organization. They just are trying to develop the next step of human evolution, and are doing so at the moment through horror biology. So,
Yep.
Nikolov basically knew there were experiments with horrors going on down in Tartarus, but she did not know the extent of what was being done down there.
Yeah.
So, like, definitely
She's
negligent
complicit, however.
and complicit, but
Yeah.
not directly evil or corrupted like Thorn or Argento were. She truly did have the best interest of every member of the base at heart. She actively cared for everyone and wanted them to live their best lives. She just hid too much and will be removed because of that.
Michael, I do think if you had told Carly you were the traitor, she would have helped you.
Fair.
That's
There was a part of me that was like, oh, if this ends, I might try to convince Carly, like, the party to join me. But that didn't happen because half the party died.
The only party member who died.
Fair. But like everyone, like, for all intents and purposes, Michael is dead to the party until he sends that message. So
Yeah.
we got that one last DDNS roll. I really wanted to get an 11 and just not leave.
I thought that was what was about to happen too. I was gonna laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I wanted to roll it at the start, because if I rolled at the start, I just wasn't gonna pick him up.
Got an 11.
It was so funny.
Carly got an 11 post-mortem.
An 11.
Carly got an automatic
Carly's
weapon,
not-
no roll necessary.
Carly's not leaving.
But yeah, this was hard for me to be like, all right, how do I roleplay the traitor without being like? I genuinely thought people caught on, I think 2 sessions ago or something, where I accidentally made a mistake when we were doing EXP.
Oh.
Because I was like, oh, Jericho, because I was advancing my mission. And I'm like,
I
like
just
you
assumed
said
you meant
that?
the other.
You know, like the one that the other gave me. I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I had it so far in my head that that Jericho would not trust one of us to be a traitor. That I was just like, no, none of us are the traitor. Showing us, throwing it in our faces that there is a traitor is a red herring. It's one of the scientists in the base, and I don't trust any of them.
That
I was
originally
honestly
what
expecting
I was gonna
Elodie.
try to do.
I was expecting Elodie too, or
There's a reason
or
I
honestly
kept mentioning
maybe
that she's like the gaslighter. I was like, just throw that blame onto Elodie a little bit here. And then when Jericho, when everything between Zeke and Carly happened, I'm like, I remember texting Jericho, I'm like, Jericho, wasn't it Zeke who showed up late?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, perfect. The one person who showed up by himself and then just shot a party member out of nowhere.
To be fair, shot an annoying child.
Yeah.
In Zeke's defense, shot an
but it was
irritating child.
There were so many things that like helped me be like, yeah, Zeke's the traitor, but I never actually got a chance to really go through that.
It was great fun as I was doing all of my writing prep. Again, I think I wrote in total over the course of this this mini campaign, I wrote something like 20 pages of notes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you told me you wrote a lot.
And really and truly, I could have reached out to almost anyone and said, do you want to be a member of the Chimera Project? And it would have fit for the characters.
Mhm.
I wish you. It would have been really funny if we were all the traitor and you give us all.
All
the
of us
traitor.
were working
All
for
just
Chimera under
traitors
different
for different
handlers.
reasons.
I definitely
Yeah.
thought about that at one point. Now, the next time I run one of these games, I will have to make everyone. I'll have to like throw it in your face that there is a traitor, but have no one actually be a traitor, NPC or player character wise. I gotta reset
No.
people's expectations of me.
I've been playing games with you long enough that I should know not to fall into. I should have known that it could have been a player. I just trusted all my friends so much.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're playing to character.
Oh boy.
As character, if Michael had approached Carly and been like, I need your help, I need you to do this thing for me, Carly would not have questioned it. Carly would have been like, the authority figure in my life is telling me to do a thing, I'm going to do a thing.
What, Silas?
I said I'm going to hop off and go get some food. I'll talk to you guys later.
Have a great
See
night.
ya.
Thank you
See
for
ya.
playing with us,
Thanks for
Have a good
Silas.
night.
Yep, I enjoyed it. All right, later.
Sorry for almost
Bye.
killing you.
Also hop off
I'm gonna hop
here.
off here too.
Good night.
Yeah. I gotta do
Have a good
dishes
night,
and head to bed.
everybody.
Yes.
That was a great game, gang.
It was very
Fantastic.
fun.
Absolute
I
pleasure
want to
running
play
for you
more.
all. Have a great night, everyone.
This is all on YouTube,
Bye.
right?
See ya.
Yes.